Hello, everybody. We're getting ready to hopefully get started soon, but we'll have women's singles second flight semifinal. But little bonus coverage. We still have one of the first games, the other third flight quarter, one of the last remaining third flight quarterfinal between Rose Selby and Reggie Benares, and they are 17 all. So I'm gonna quick take the title page off and then do what I can to try and watch at least maybe this end. A little bonus coverage for you all here. Everybody else, all the other ladies are definitely done and kind of waiting to start. I wanted to have all the other games finished. I don't have any results from the men's fours, which are happening next door, and I think only one or two of those games have just finished, and a lot of them are close with the championship flights matches that have been going on. So let's give you a little coverage. This is Rose Selby from the Southwest, relatively newer bowler. There's Reggie Benares, just a legend here in the South Central Division, Arizona. I'll just do a quick little. There must be a winner, and it's 17-17, and they've played 19 ends. This is their 20th end. So. Just a little bonus coverage for you. From what I watched a little bit of this match, both ladies were kind of trying to have their own mat length. Reggie was bringing it up a little bit, but both were also having a little bit of trouble. They both put their jacks into the ditch, for example, on this end. It's kind of helped to drag it out a little bit, even though they're also a 17-17 match. At this rate, it's the first one on the green will hold. I've seen more than a few trips to the head during this match when I was watching it here and there, just kind of flitting around between games. See Reggie with that kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of delivery. Just kept that one in play. So our TV rink, so to speak, is on rink 2, and this one's on rink 4. They've been obviously playing for at least another hour past what our match was. An extra 9 ends. And the winner will advance to play the winner of the game we saw, Julia Gallo. Let's keep it in play there. The loser will be done. Reggie could really use one in the head here. She's got one more after this. Not bad. Don't know if she's holding with that. Still a lot of room to draw. From what I saw, it seemed like Reggie was banging the mat up and she was just in control of it, and then she'd put the jack in the ditch. Rose would go back to her distance, and then she'd win a couple. until she missed the jack, or Reggie managed to make a conversion with her last. And we repeat the process. Here we are, 17-17. Rose's last ball. She's going to make the corner and get it all the way in. Nothing spectacularly close here, so still Reggie's got a lot of room to draw. With her last, and she must think she's down if she's even going to roll it. Reggie's last one, kind of a little bit of bonus coverage, and showing you the last of this third flight quarter. It just looks really steamy here. I don't know if it's going to be Rose or if it's well, she only got one ball in the green, but it might be close. I don't know if they're definitely done. It's just a question of who's holding. I don't know if they've had an agreement yet. If they shake hands, it's Rose. Otherwise, I think they're getting a tape. Shaking hands. So pretty sure Rose Silva got the one and continue to play against Julia Gallo. So that was a little bit of bonus coverage for you. We're here at the 2024 U.S. Open, or waiting for things to finish so we can show you the women's singles second flight semifinal between Janice and Heather Hanoski. Both these ladies were 7-1 yesterday, and then managed to lose their first game this morning, so that dropped them down to the second flight. So we'll take a little break. They'll get all the results going, and then we'll start the broadcast. I'll leave the channel up and running, but go on mute for now until we're getting ready to go. All right, talk soon. All right, everybody. I think we are just about ready to start. We're just kind of getting the final blows in here. So, welcome back. It's the 2024 U.S. Open. We'll be showing we're women's singles today. So this is the second flight semifinal between Janice Bell and Heather Hanoski. Both these ladies yesterday were, or the last 2 days rather, for qualifying. They played 4 games in each of the last 2 days, ended up finishing 7-1 to make it into the championship flight. Earlier this morning, they played their first game, and Janice dropped hers to Ann Nunes, while Heather dropped hers to Jan Robinson. So the championship flight has those 2 ladies, Ann Nunes, Jan Robinson, and also Jordan Coase and Kate Carriage. So quite the powerhouse force. We're going to see a hell of a final, regardless of who it is that makes it through into the women's U.S. Open women's singles. Jordan is a former singles champion, I think, from this event, and she was bowler of the tournament last time I was here in Arizona. Well, Kate Carriage and Ann Nunes faced off against each other in the women's fours, skipping both of those teams. And
the next game will start in 5 minutes with the ringing of the bell.
Okay, let's start in 5 minutes. But Ann Nunes has already have a double, and she's in the Final Four looking to win every single event here. So, but she's got a work cut out for her in this next one that she's got. So there's going to be a hell of a final. I think Ann's got Jan, and then Jordan against Kate. So that's going to be a thing. It's actually kind of wild that it's the ladies ended up being seeded 1 through 8, and the ladies that were seeded 1, 2, 3, 4 ended up all winning, which doesn't happen all that often. So we're waiting. We'll just be in a couple minutes, and then we'll finally start this women's singles second flight semifinal. Okay, we're almost ready to start. And you see all the ladies are kind of already got their mats set up and their jacks, just like it's the 100 meters. There's the bell. I'm going to wait for the gun to go off. They've been chomping at the bit for a little bit. So, hey, we're underway. No trials. We're going right into it. And we'll be featuring this 2024 U.S. Open Women's Singles Second Flight Semifinal from here at the Bell Lawn Bowling Club in Sun City, Arizona, between Janice and Heather Hanoski. Janice's first one is away. And we're actually going to have another commentator joining us, which makes me sad. Oh, yeah. But here's
Hello, everyone.
the great Lauren Dion has now joined us.
The not so great this week, Lauren Dion. But yeah.
Great on the mic, meh on the green.
Yeah, I'm killing it at one of my jobs. So it looks like Anne got the best of her partner in the opening game, Janice.
Yep. Both of them had the chance to get the triple of all things, which is pretty crazy.
Anne's still alive for it.
Yep, she did.
She sealed up all of the tournament, I would say, by winning that game, too.
Yeah, it's going to be near impossible to catch. I think pretty much locks it down. So.
Right. Did you have a good game on the morning live stream?
We, good to recap everybody. So we had a game between Double G, Julia Gallo, the defending current women's U.S. national singles champion, against Song Sin Sao. And at one point, Song Sin was up 7-5, and then Julia
went off. Yeah.
Had a 2, a 4, a 4, and a 3, and thank you very much for playing.
Wow. Good on you, Julia.
And,
well done.
Those last 3 ends, she didn't have a bowl outside of 1.5 feet.
Wow.
Most of them within 6 inches. It was a clinic, and on the internet forever.
It's always nice to play well. It's always a bummer though when you show up for a lower flight and then you have the day of your life. And you're like, man, I would have won this if I was in the championship.
That's what I told her. I was like gently rubbing her right arm to say there's magic in this arm. She goes, "Oh, where was it yesterday?"
Yeah, I know that feeling, Julia. I know it.
All right, what do we got here? This is Heather.
She's down 1. It looks like. Still down 1.
Appears to be.
Green looks like it's running nice again.
Yeah, it's good. We got great weather today. None of that wind that we were having a fight the other day, so this is nice. All right, Janice, probably looking at something similar, pretty wide open here. Just looking to kind of draw on here.
Very good bowl coming. Played this really well.
Needs to go a little more. A little more would be great. Yeah, beautiful bowl, JB. Well done. Try and get the intel from our marker. Jackie Tucker.
So who's the semifinals here? It's Anne against
Ann and Jan. Jan Robinson.
Jan Robinson.
And then, which I really think will be a honey, is the Kate Carriage Jordan Coast match over there.
Yeah.
On ring 6.
And we'll try to keep everyone updated on the scores the best we can. Anne looks like she's holding in her game. Drawing another nice one in there, so she'll be holding a couple. Look at this.
This is going to come in, Heather. Is Heather going to make it all the way? Yeah, I think she did. Yeah, it should be one for Heather. It's a pretty good last bowl there.
Good opening end.
Yep. Jackie said she was going to try and be very good about updating the scoreboard for us. Jackie Tucker, our marker.
We got a superstar as a marker. All right.
Yeah.
She says down 1, but
a little wave, yeah. Nothing but business there.
Yes.
Nothing but business.
You always want the marker to be on their game.
She specifically asked, "Can I mark this game?"
Looks like the washout problem isn't happening today either. It looks like the color is all good. Yeah, it looks great. So again, as always, give us your comments. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us if our mics are turned up loud enough. Tell us if screens look good or not. And the penultimate day of the 2024 U.S. Open. And probably the best day we've had in terms of weather, which is great.
We kind of bookend nicely. The first couple of days were really nice weather, and then the last couple of days are going to be good. But the previous couple of days were a little shaky.
Yeah, they sure were.
And when it came to the cameras and the ceiling and the top, very shaky.
gotten a lot of compliments on the live stream, Scott. Everyone says you've been doing good. They like our commentary. They like setup with the cameras and the camera work. So well done this week.
Well, it takes a village, man.
In the men's fours, Greg Wilson went over Charlie Herbert. One of them in one of the quarterfinals. I don't know what happened in the other ones.
Yeah, they were finishing at about a similar kind of time. So as we were trying to get set up here, a lot of those games, because obviously the fours are taking a little bit longer than the singles do. So that's pretty standard. Getting warm enough, I might even take off the sweats here.
Just having a little difficulty with the hand tilt.
Yeah,
remotes here.
having a little issues with the camera controls today. All right, well, nobody particularly close so far. Yeah, Janice getting a little bit wrecked here. Let's see if both of these ladies with their third one can kind of dial it in a little bit, kind of have one long and one short. Looking for a Goldilocks bowl here. Let's see if we can have it in this view.
You gonna trademark that, Scott?
Oh, it's already patent pending.
All right.
You like that though, Ed?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna use it if that's okay. I'll get
No,
my
yeah, feel
signed-
free.
signed
Just
permission slip ready.
yeah. I just want a nickel every time you say it.
I'll save it then for when it's really important. Well, Janice looks to be a little quick with this one again. I don't know if it's gonna pull up.
Yeah, again, it just got kind of three in the back and three in the front here. Kind of a little volcano head. Kind of having difficulty trying to find the middle here.
That work down there. We'll see here in a sec.
All right,
Try that in one for me.
this one.
Yeah, I guess I didn't. Let's see.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, there's Heather might have
Great
found
shot,
it.
Ann.
Look at it. Just yeah. Wow. I mean, looks like it's at least two for Heather.
Lots of room for Janice, though.
Yeah.
She would be feeling pretty confident she could draw this. Just a little adjustment needed. Keep it on the wide side if your weight's right.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be in there.
Yeah, you can see if she, as LD was saying here, if she comes a little narrow, she got a good chance to get wrecked on one of those first two balls, and that's not what she wants. She wants to make sure that she's around.
It's always tough playing in the second flight semifinal. It's one of the hardest games to play in because you've just been knocked out of the championship flight, and you got to get right back out there and
Try and find her form. Maybe she'll get a little fortunate in her own bowl.
Did I think that might
She got.
be enough?
I don't think that was the plan.
No, narrow into her own is not the plan.
I think it was good weight. That looked like good draw weight. But just don't know if she got it in or not.
Looks like the measure's going to come out. So who's
Yep.
sponsoring this one?
Yeah, we're due to Scan Health Plan.
Right.
We're up to Scan Health Plan for the measure sponsorment. So
They do health insurance for.
they specialize in getting Medicare plans for seniors. So thank you for your sponsorship, Scan Health Plan. And by Sparms, SP Arms, sun
Yes.
protection for your arms.
That's right. That's right. And it's a lot of the top players in Australia use them. I know Barry Lester, Chloe Stewart. I think Gary Kelly might use them. So the best use them. You might as well try them out. Sparms, sun protection for your arms.
So Janice wins the measure. And she'll take the mat. It'll be 1-1.
All right. Let's see how she's going to pick this up.
Just a little feedback that I've gotten from two different people. Some of the old people get confused.
Now,
on
looking up
names
over at
because
one of the
only last name
semifinals,
is listed, but you
Ann's
call
going
the
to
people
score
by
a
their first
further,
name,
at least
some
two.
of the
Put them both in there?
or reference them
That's
by
it.
their full
So
name
she will
occasionally,
go
or
on to a
put their full name in
4-0
there.
lead
There's-
in one
I'll
of the
try
women's
it, sure.
semifinals. And
Everyone's been fucking so jazzed and positive on everything.
Jordan
Because
Koss
the only
can
negative I heard,
take
or
carriage.
criticism I would say, feedback.
cannot
Does that
see
make
the
sense?
scoreboard.
Yeah,
so
well, I'm
we'll
trying
try
to,
to
you
get
know,
You're doing a fucking great
back in
job.
time.
we'll have our
try 'em.
trusty
Okay.
roaming
I think I can fit
reporter,
for this one.
Aaron Zangle. He will be running around getting scores for us throughout the game. Like I said, Ann Nunez is up 4-0, and I know Jordan won the first end. I saw her throw the jack, but I'm just not sure how many it was. So. We will keep an eye on those games for you, and we're going to have a very exciting afternoon for you here on Bulls USA Livestream TV. Be the women's singles final, to see if we might have a chance for someone to go sweep the U.S. Open. And Nunez is still alive, so exciting stuff here in Sun City, Arizona. And we will give updates at of the men's fours final, but we won't be able to stream it as it's on a different green. So we'll work on that for next year. We'll try to organize a little better so we can get a little more streaming of both the finals, but I think we've done pretty good this week with what we've been given. So women's singles took priority over the men's fours because, heck, it's the Blue Ribbon event, isn't it, Scott?
Yep. Everybody's big focus on the singles here. So. Although as we talked yesterday, I'm a big fan of the fours. So just such a great team game.
Okay, white contrast is a bit hazy again. So, is that all good? You fix it. So I think it's a camera by camera thing, Scott, the adjustments. So we're going to see how this camera's doing. This one looks okay, I think.
Janice looks like she's holding two. Heather been a little short with the first two. Not what you want. And Janice just can try and split the difference here between these two.
Really good line.
She said two good bowls. Doesn't want to be narrow here. Doesn't want to touch that one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not what you want. Yeah, really, when you're holding, you don't want to come across the head and cause any jack movement. You're better off just being wide and just staying the hell away from it.
Anything on the professional side, as we call it.
Yeah, and this is why. I mean, we've seen it more than a few times during this week. It's a good lesson learned. And now, just like that, I mean, Heather has been close, but hasn't been up, and now she's got shot.
And Heather has a good chance here to kind of lock this head down on Janice.
Yeah, she could play this nice and positive on her own, push it right on back.
Great ball.
Yeah, should be holding two now. But Janice has had three good bowls, but the only difference is she was just a little narrow with that third one.
Really, if she plays the same bowl as her last, I would think she'd be close for the jack.
A little more pace. A little more pace, yeah.
Doesn't want to be short.
Down two in the head. Really wants to go up and throw.
No, she's
yeah.
pulled up.
Yeah, I don't think she got it. She took some weight off and didn't need to do that at all. She should have been anything adding to it.
As you said before, Scott, Heather on this bowl does not want to be narrow and flick the jack over to Janice.
Yeah.
Miss on the wide side, get to Janice's bowl for three. Sounds it's easy to say. Let's see if she can do it.
Yeah. Especially like, boy, I mean, she's at least got a bailout point. If she's really narrow, she could fall into that little pocket there. So she's got that. Her main thing is no jack movement.
Yeah, she played this very safe.
Yeah, very cautiously here, which is not the end of the world. When you're holding and forward, and especially in a singles game in early days.
And the last thing you want to do when your opponent gives you the shot is give it right back. You kind of want to let them brew and stew on that for as long as possible.
Yeah. Or they're just kind of trading and just giving it away time to time. So two more for Heather here. So she'll go 3-1 after three ends in this 18-up match, second flight semifinal.
Big bull over in the Kate Carriage and Jordan Koss game. Kate's holding the handy three, and Jordan's sailed by on her first two. This one's coming in, and it's very close. She's got a second or third shot out of that. So. Yeah, this is the camera that needs adjustment, I think.
This one looks long, I think.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that needs to go down.
Oh, here's Heather's first. Again, she better to be behind here. Nice positive bowl, just finishing right behind is ideal for your first one. This is a pretty good effort here. I think he will take that and maybe a bowl in front on the professional side. There's Tink. Janice, Tinker, Bell.
There we go. That's good. I like that. Let's see. Yep, we're good.
Let's see if she can. She's nice and positive here. She can afford to be a little bit of jacker bowl and get the inside half of that bowl or hit the jack. A little heavier, I think she probably needs to be. But so the first round games in this championship flight, kind of, the only Heather and Jan's game, Jan Robinson, Heather Hanoski was the only one that was kind of close. The other three were kind of blowouts, really.
You don't want to come across Anne on a finals day. She's a cool cat, and probably steps it up if anything. As we all saw at the World Champion of Champions in Australia, she played wonderful throughout those finals. So I would, if I was a betting man, I'd be putting my money on her, regardless of who's in the comp.
Yeah, Jordan is a former champ herself, and Kate is the current Southwest Open singles champion. So she's got a lot of game. It's going to be a hell of a final, regardless of who it is between those four ladies.
That's right, and the score on Anne's game is now 4-2. So Jan scored a 2 on that last end, and has crept a little closer to Anne. And I do see 4-1 in the other game previous to this end, so looks like Kate's going to pick up a couple.
Yeah. Short there by Heather. Probably didn't want that. Okay. Janice wants to kind of get back into it. It's a good opportunity to come in our backhand, see if she can get one in here.
A little short,
Yeah.
a little overcorrection.
She got to the center line, which is good. You got to you get those little minor victories, figure out that part of the puzzle. It helps trying to figure out the line. All right, still room to draw, and Heather's holding, so I'd like to add a second, I think, if it was her. A lot of room to draw.
Something interesting here, Scott. I hate to wander off to other games a lot, but in the men's fours, it looks like the Bernowski guys might have made it through to the semi. If I'm seeing the rinks right over there, that'd be wonderful to see John and Tom make a U.S. Open fours final. And my clubmate Rob Humphrey has joined Jim Core with them, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, Heather with a decent shot, just kind of put her in one back in the corner, but see if Janice can draw again. Yeah, she kind of overdid this one. Well, she was short on the last one, so just kind of an overcorrection. Both ladies kind of just fighting it a little bit, I think. Just a little bit of inconsistency, kind of loose heads.
This one is particularly loose, the exception of the one bowl by Heather, but she'll score a couple here. It looks like a 2.
Just saying, yeah, we're getting a 2 from our marker, so that'll make it 5-1 for Heather. We played 4 ends, so this match is going 18 up.
Yeah, I was correct there. Over there, Kate scored a 2 there, so now it's 3-4. She's down to Jordan Koss in the semifinal. What's Ann's opponent's name again? Jan
Robinson? Yeah,
so
yeah.
Jan is.
I was reading our comments that we had, so thank you to Doreen for the comment saying that she's watching while she's driving home. Hopefully she's not doing literally both, and one person's driving and one person's watching.
Well, she's listening.
Listening is good.
Yeah.
Listening to the mellow tones.
Scott and Lauren. Michael Siddall is on his way home as well. Said he might tune in, so I doubt he will be commenting. He is definitely driving, but said he might put it on just for a little background noise and hear how everyone's doing. Wow, Kate Carriage looks to be in fine form over there as well. One of my favorite things about these international open tournaments is all the different shirts and clubs that people represent, countries. It's always good to see the different designs, and shows the fashion of lawn bowls.
Yeah, the days of all whites are long gone.
Yeah, one of the first Australian Opens I went to, and gosh, it must have been back in 09 or 08 or something like that. There was only one set of black bowls in the whole green at one point, and it's just changed the game so much. It's awesome to see all the different colors and
easier to follow and so on.
Yeah, golf, out with the golf claps, in with the chest bumps. I say, let's have some fun out here and draw people to the game. Because as I've always said, lawn bowls doesn't bring people inside the gates, but fun does. So if they look like we're having fun out here, then they come in and go, "What's going on?" If they just see lawn bowls and that's it, they're like, "That was boring."
See
Here we go. Look at this. If this
Heather
slips
can
by,
promote her little tick off.
what a great lawn bowl. Nice shot. Whoa, look at that. Just kept on running.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be good. It was just a little too much pace. Janice had a pretty good opener here, so just hoping to just kind of a little tick, just a little improvement, just playing through, add a couple feet, get it right there.
I was just
Should be an
gonna
easy
say.
adjustment.
And she's proven me right. If I would have said it, I would have been right. And I was
There it
thinking
is.
that
There it
Janice,
is.
I think, is really good at repeating the formula.
Yeah.
If she gets it right with one or two, then I think she's one of those players that can really have that good muscle memory and repeat what she just did.
Yeah, we demonstrated that pretty clearly in the 2 championships she's already won in this tournament, both with Ann Nunes and the pairs and the fours.
Well, they won't be getting all the checks, but if Ann can win this, that'll be 4 checks coming home with the Brault family.
That's right.
Brault Nunes again. So, my good friend Aaron, no, I was wrong. So the Brunowskis did not win in their quarterfinal. So it's Boldero from England, Eric Galapiu. I never say that right. Sorry, bud. Raymond Barr against Greg Wilson. So this will be the first men's final that does not feature Southwest Division bowlers or any Americans for that matter.
Yeah, I was going to say that's an international final. It's a good bowl here by Janice. Just kind of wanting to float around, get to the back, see if she can put in that cover counter. Not too far away. It's close. Heather's a little bit loose here with her first 3. She just really needs to get something in. She's down 2 at least, maybe 3.
And Scott, do you think, having seen that the men's fours is shaping up that way, do you think that says something to maybe the lack of fours play that we have here in the U.S.? That I think the other countries, particularly the UK and Australia, play a lot more fours than we do. They do pennants and all that stuff, and we just do the odd fours tournament here and there. So I think a lot more strategy and style of play comes into that. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with you. And, well, it's also more bowls, too. It's one of the wacky things that we do here is it just, it's the focus on singles, and then we do four bowl pairs. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, for the U.S., this is an oddball thing to play 3 bowl pairs in the U.S. Open, but
I can see that changing pretty quickly. We need to move to that 3 bowl.
We really need to get into 2 bowl triples, 3 bowl pairs, fewer bowls, quicker corrections.
Absolutely.
That's how you get better. Not bad there by Heather, but I don't know if she might have cut that other one out of it. She might have cut it to 2, but Janice should just be kind of replicating, just kind of work on her own on the side. Again, don't come across the center line. Don't want to touch those 2 bowls in front. Just keep it out high.
She's safe.
Get around.
She's safe, and this is a very good bowl.
If she could just touch that, it would help
What
her
a
out.
good bowl,
Yeah,
Janice
there you
Bell.
go, JB.
Great shot, Janice.
Way to go there. That's great.
Is she going to pick up a 4 here, Scott? Looks like it's
don't know.
close. It's close to 4.
It looks like a pretty
On the screen,
pretty
it
good
looks
3.
like 4.
I just think that angle is a little bit off. Let's see. Heather's going to take a couple out for sure. That's pretty obvious.
Doreen says she's not driving.
Well, that's encouraging, Doreen. Thank you.
Thanks for letting us know. We were a little worried. Looking across.
Yeah, they're definitely 3 out, which was expected.
So yeah, Kate Carriage took the lead over there. She's up 6-4 now. And looks like she's really dialing in, and Jordan is just
3 for Janice is the count. Still a great end. Gets her, just as Heather starts kind of eke it away, Janice kind of takes over.
Good job, Janice. And as always, I'm just hoping for a really close game. I love those exciting finishes. I know our stream cut out for the most exciting finish of the week, made it in the pairs, and we do apologize for that, everyone. We're working on some fixes for that in our next tournament we would not have that issue. So thanks to Gary Barnes, he's helping us with that. And Looks like today we're doing all right, but let us know. Let us know if there's any buffering.
Yeah, I cut off didn't do the YouTube, as we talked about. We just going to focus on that because we were getting maybe, as I was saying this to our first broadcast, we were getting like, 50 to 100 YouTube views and getting like 1,000 plus on the Facebook. So we're going to just stick with the Facebook and then upload later to the YouTubes.
Yeah, and it will be on YouTube fairly quickly for all of you that want to watch them back.
Just a stunning start by Janice Bell. There you go. That's an A+. That's what you want in the first bowl. Foot behind, right in line. Starting to feel it a little bit now.
Sure is, yeah. And this one isn't too far away either.
Heather with a good recovery. This is good too. Yeah, it's like this. Nice to see. That's a kind of solid bowl there. Let's see if Janice, she's going to stick with the. It's an interesting choice, It's like, well, the hand's a little favorable to play in the forehand, but I just played a stunner on the backhand, so she's out there to just play it again, and I don't blame her.
Not at all. And she's played this really well.
It's very good here.
What a great shot, Janice.
Very good there, Janice.
You can see that she's using Dreamline XGs. I know that Ann Nunez is also using those. So they're going for the tighter line bowl here on this quick green with the wind. That might be a good call. I know Kate Carriage uses Taylor. So maybe I would guess maybe Tiger 2s. But we'll see if we see Tiger today. There's a little bit of wind.
Yeah, just when we said the weather was perfect, we're getting just a little light breeze coming through here now. It's actually in the opposite direction too of what we've been dealing with.
Yeah. Well, Chris, the fours final will start roughly around 2 o'clock, give or take.
Yeah, I think it'll be 2 or 2:30 or so, and we will unfortunately not be broadcasting that because we can't be in two places at once. We're going to be doing a women's single, which will start about that same time.
Yeah, the only
two, but we'll try and keep an eye on it.
Well, Scott, I'll throw this out there just because I know it is a chance. If Scotty Marzoni does not make it through his flight over at Lakeview, I could see him coming over here and maybe getting some stuff out because he does have all this equipment as well. So the live stream committee might be giving a little bonus.
Might call an audible, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, he could stream to YouTube and we could do it to Facebook.
Yeah.
So
people can pick their poison.
Yeah. So we might do that. I'm not promising anything to anyone. Don't take that as written in permanent marker. But we're penciled in because. First of all, I can see Scotty's team doing well over there, so they might not be here.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that where you got people who are bowling too, like you guys. Like I said, I wish you were still over there bowling, as opposed to sitting here in the booth with me.
Well, that makes one of us. I'm having fun here with you, Scott.
Okay, well, I'm always pulling for you to do well.
Thank you. Well, there's some of us that are low flight, winning type people, and others that aren't. And I am on the latter part of that. I actually
titles or nothing,
and bringing this actually to the public forum. My personal opinion is that maybe the lower flight should be optional, so that if there is someone like me that would rather be part of the finals and see it and live stream or whatever, or just be there to support and be part of the crowd, they can choose to do that, and it might bring some of those lower teams that didn't qualify to play up. If that makes sense. So on the day of the first day, you could write on your card, "I'm opting out." And then everyone would just move up a spot. Maybe give us your opinions out there. Yeah,
because I know there are some people that are just there's some people who like want to win titles, and then that's enough. Like you were saying there, and there are others who are like, I came to bowl and I don't care what flight I'm in. I just want to come and I want to play and I want the competition.
And there's a lot of us that I don't know what the percentage would be, but there's people on both sides, and it would kind of suit both of them because the people that didn't make it
after 3
might get a chance to make it because of someone like me that would.
Come on, Heather. Come on, Heather. Come on, Heather. You're just down a couple in the head. You really, really don't want to be short with your last one. It couldn't make it any worse. She could have drove. She could have done anything, but being short was not the play there. So Janice will get 2 and take the lead now, getting a 3 and 2 in the last 2 ends to now go up 6-5 in this 18 up match.
And Aaron just came over with an update for us on the men's fours semifinals over on the other green. Greg Wilson and Raymond Barr tied 2-2. And Boldero and Galipu. I'm probably just tearing that name up. I'm sorry, Eric. Boldero's up 3-2.
After 3 hands.
So those are tight games. We'll keep you up to date on that. Oh wow, Kate Carriage must have scored a big count there. She's up 10-4 now. And just peppering the jack. She's really. I flipped over and all I see is orange around that jack. So Jordan's gonna have to really up her game and crawl back into this.
So again, another 2 for Janice and 3 and 5 points in the last 2 hits to go to 6-5.
Let's see what Janice does with the length. That was kind of a shorter one. It seems like she's been preferring those a little bit.
Hoping Jack here realizes the mat's there. Yeah, no, she's been told.
Janice gave her a heads up.
I think with the way you and Aaron play, you would have rolled a jack and then yelled.
Yeah, we don't really wait too long to get things moving up. And that's another thing. It's her personal preference of players. Some are really slow and deliberate, and that works for them. Other people, you see Ryan Bester and Aaron Sheriff, and a lot of the top players actually, now that I think about it, are fairly quick. And that
Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon. But his delivery itself is fairly slow and deliberate.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't muck around.
But he doesn't muck around the rest of it, yeah.
But you look at Jack McShane, who just won the Australian Indoor this year and the men's pairs at the Australian Open. His delivery is a little bit slower than most over there. Really takes his time, does the same thing every time, and it's very deliberate and very slow, and it works really well for him, obviously. So to each their own.
Yeah. Well, to me, it's not that. It's the in-between. How long are you spending outside? How long does it take for you to decide what it is you're going to do? How long are you taking just getting the mat placed? And on the whole, I think I see that like you said, the top players are usually like racing through that because there's no reason to. It's not their first time filling out a scorecard.
I've heard people say, oh, look at that by
Good
Janice.
stunner.
Great.
Nice adjustment there by Janice.
I've heard people say that, some people like. Thanks, Aaron. Galipo. I will say that right now. Some people comment like, is Bester double parked or something?
Yeah.
He's got to go get his car and move it real soon because he really.
He doesn't mess around.
No.
He's got things to do.
Yeah, and it's when you bowl as much as someone like him for as long as he's bowled, you don't think about anything. I know that because I've bowled a long time.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
You just get up there and do it, and the more you think about it, the worse your bowl's going to be.
Yeah. So I didn't mind Heather's weight there. She kind of played it like a little jack or bull shot, and so that was good. She just kind of went
look at
around. But
this. What a
Janice,
shot.
look at that. That's an A+ result right there. Good. Just a little touch on the jack, knock it a little closer, and then get a back ball out of it. That's 2 great bowls there by Janice.
Yeah.
Kind of feeling the rink. You'll see Janice, she's not messing around. She'll just kind of slow. You'll see the heads kind of getting tighter and tighter. Heather really needs to try and keep up with her, or she's going to find herself out of this.
She's got to resist the temptation to poke at it here. She's got to try to draw
Just kind of get a second.
shot.
Just even draw into the second shot.
Look at
Look at this.
She might draw the shot, Scott. Whoa.
Oh. I don't think she quite did it.
Don't think so.
Check a little angle here and see if we can get it. No, I can't. That's worse.
Yeah. Is that the Mudger Ball shirt, Aaron? Yeah. A little shout out to Fiona. She's been tuning in this week. Hi, Fiona. There's your club shirt out there on the rink. Mudger Bob. What kind of bird is that, Aaron? Do you know?
Can you guys see the women's scores? Can you see the women's scores, or do I need to update you on those? You can see them.
You can see that.
Okay.
Kate got a further one over there. She's up 11-4. And
Kate just kind of rolling, and Jordan is a very good player, so
Looks like
she seems to be struggling a little bit at the rink.
Ann picked up a 2 on the previous end, so she's up 6-4, playing her last ball over there. So
Janice coming in the forehand here. Again, jack movement's not so bad here. It would help her out tremendously to kind of carry it back.
this is a great bowl regardless of where it stops.
It's perfect weight. Just, I like that weight a lot. There's nothing wrong with that. It must be close. Heather's taking a look at it. It would be hard to... It doesn't seem like it with... Janice is bowling down like that and kind of the belly sticking out. Usually if it's close, then that's when it's holding. She's kind of trying to get the overhead view on it.
Ask Nick if he wants to go, and if he doesn't, I'll go. I was thinking of VLT or something.
Once again, this is the 2024 U.S. Open. We're our final day of coverage. We're here with the women's singles, and this is the second flight semifinal between Janice Bell and Heather Hanoski.
And Scott has sat down right in front of the soundboard to prevent me from hitting the buttons on there, so don't worry about that, folks. I can't reach.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, I'm boxing you out from the horns. It's Heather.
What we will get eventually, I think, is some. Ooh, look at this.
Nice try.
Oh, good try.
Just a little heavy. Just a little heavy for that road, but I mean, I don't mind it. You could see she could have. I think that was right hand to come on. It was a little bit dangerous, but if she hits her own bowl or hits, that would have probably been the best play. Cause she hit her own bowl into that bowl, kind of
Stay for two,
1-2
maybe.
and push it out and sit for 1 or 2, depending. They're still going to look at it. Heather's reluctant to give it up. But Janice seems pretty convinced that it's one. They're called an umpire. I wonder, hopefully they have some.
Well, an umpire break. Let's get to a couple of them. Henselite USA for this umpire break. Choice of champions, Henselite. Contact Jimmer if you need anything lawn bowls. You know, he's got all the gear, Scott. He's got bags, he's got bowls, he's got shoes, he's got shirts, he's got hats.
Do they have an umpire? Oh, there's Jim. Okay, here we go. Okay.
So yeah, Henselite USA.
And Asset Preservation, Wealth and Tax. Thank you to Asset Preservation, Wealth and Tax. I know they've been contributing a little extra funds, which has made it much more desirable for the champions.
I picked the wrong year to win it last year, Scott.
I know. We tried to get some sponsors to help fund your restaurant purchases, sir, but we didn't have Asset Preservation, Wealth and Tax last year.
Well,
They're
thanks for
helping
joining us
out
this year,
so thanks very much, guys.
Hopefully the next time I win it, you guys will be around. We appreciate you. And just a quick little update. Looks like 6-6 in the Ann and Jan game. I saw Jan played a stunner with her last pull to draw for another one. And Kate Carriage currently holding a solid 2, maybe 3 over there. I know Jordan went with weight with her last one and missed, so she's probably committed. So we'll see her have a go again. But Kate did get the tee with her last pull, so we will see and let you know what happens here. But she could be storming out to an early 13-4 lead or 14-4 if this goes wrong for. Oh, nice shot
Jordan.
there. Jordan kills it.
I think she's still going to lose. Drop it 2.
Oh, wow. All Kate's balls went to the back.
Yeah, she got a little unlucky there. But she might have cut from 3 to 2.
One even, but yeah, good hit, bad result.
Thank you to Jai Tai.
Sponsoring this measure as well, Jai Tai. Nothing but good things about their food. Thai food is always a sure bet, and especially Jai Tai. Thank you for supporting us this year's U.S. Open. Jai Tai here in Sun City, Arizona.
So Janice won the measure, so one more for her. So she'll be up 7-5 after 7 ends, but playing to 18 points here. She's been 3 ends in a row now, and she's been kind of keeping this not quite on the yo-yo. I think she's trying to keep it similar kind of length. This looks she's got the mat up just a bit and kind of a short. This is kind of like a medium jack. Call it like a little short medium action here.
Good starter, a little hot.
It's not a bad opener. You don't mind being through 5 feet.
Definitely expect to see some high quality heads on greens like this in these conditions, especially as the game goes on and they kind of start feeling it out. As you see, they both were a little bit heavy on this jack.
Yeah, just Heather's. I mean, at least she's behind, so that's good. But I mean, that's like a healthy 3 yards.
There's a little wind going that direction, so I would suspect it's just a touch quicker.
Yeah.
Here comes the overcorrection. How often do we see that,
Janice.
Scott?
Yeah. What will she need on her third one?
The Goldilocks Bowl. Here's your 5 cents, pal.
Give me my nickel.
You see that, guys? He egged me into it, and then he still charges me.
I even had my hand out, wait for it to put that money in my hand.
Might as well just give you $1 now. That'd keep me good for a while.
Like putting money in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
And another overcorrection by Heather. Just a little bit of a loose to start with. But,
Oh, is Ann gonna draw the shot over there? Ann Nunez. Oh, unlucky. Moves the jack, but right to her opponent's bowl.
all right. Janice looking to make a little correction. Get the Goldilocks shot in here would be really good. That would be right behind the jack.
Is it gonna run enough? Doesn't look
I
like
don't
it.
think so.
Oh, she took some more off.
Yeah, it's just kind of miss it. She did switch hands, but I mean, she's holding, but it's not particularly close.
No, not close at all. We would suspect something will change here with the last few bowls of this end.
Yeah. Heather, again, doesn't want to come across the head. Just have your good weight and make sure you take all the grass you need. Better to finish on the pro side and be high and not touching those bowls.
She's played this pretty well. She's played this really
looks
well.
like a good shot here. This is going to slow down.
It's the shot.
Kind of drifted a little bit by, but probably a shot.
Yeah, Kate did get a 2 over there, so she's up 13-4 now over Jordan Koss.
Wow, it's just Jordan's a really good player, so to be that big up on someone of Jordan's caliber, it just shows how strong Kate's been playing.
And Janice has played a really good bowl here with her last one. Yeah,
He's gonna make it all the way. Yeah, well done, JP. Well done.
we knew it was coming. Just took her a couple efforts, but we knew it wasn't going to happen with all 4.
And Heather's kind of not in the best of spots here. She does have best back if she wants to do a little frisky, and come at it.
Depends if she's 1 or 2 down. I think it's just 1.
Yeah, it's probably just 1. Don't have a great angle on it. Looks kind of close from that front one. Yeah, she's just gonna try and see if she can draw.
Because if you wreck into it, you're still just 1 down. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, see if she can float it around Janice's bowl.
She's going to get best front bowl.
Yeah, that's not what you want when you're down. There's nothing to lose. I mean, she's nothing at all to lose on that end. She couldn't make it worse, so there's no point in being tentative there. You're better off being 3 yards through.
At least if you give it a chance and you're up, even if you miss kind of passing by it, you at least gave the bowl a chance to do something. Come up short, it's just the worst feeling because you never gave the bowl a chance to even get lucky. If you're up, at least you got a chance to get.
Everybody gets lucky from time to time, and
we call it, my force team, we had a lot of fun today. We were calling it raking the head. Drawing through the jack. It's drawing through the jack,
right
to the jack.
So one more for Janice. She's won 4 ends in a row, is now taking an 8-5 lead. Heather's still hanging around, but she really needs to kind of up her game. She's been a little loose the last few ends. Shout out to Vincent from the UK.
Yeah, nice time of day there to watch some bowls. Afternoon, evening. And gosh, if Kate can manage to pull this game out and get to the final, she'll have a lot of viewers tuning in from Australia, I'm sure. Want to see one of their own win the U.S. Open. And whether she's playing Jan or Ann, it won't be easy, but that would be a good time. Everyone will be waking up. Nice Sunday morning activity watching lawn bowls in the USA. How could it get any better, Scott?
I'm not sure.
We got a front row seat here, so we're
golden.
best.
We're golden. All right, Janice. No K opener. Maybe 2 yards through.
They're just not really nailing the weight.
No, you'd like to. I mean, a lot of it who gets there first, as you know all so well. And Janice is almost like toying with her a little bit. It's like she hasn't been able to get it. Heather hasn't been able to take advantage of it. I mean, Heather's holding, but that's not really close. And she's a healthy 4 feet away.
Yeah, so I swap over the forehand here, and you'd expect her to make an adjustment. It's always easier to adjust back too. If you're through with your first one, it's a lot easier to take weight off. Because if you're short, you don't want to be short again, so then you have a tendency to be through.
This looks like a pretty good. This looks like a great adjustment here by Janice. Yeah, there you go. I would like to see her take a little more grass with the next one, because she's got 2 on that line. You can see all 3 of them on the narrow side. 3 bowls there. Good angle for it. Okay, Heather, come on now. Add that 4 feet, take that grass, simple adjustment, get it on out there. Looks like a better road.
It's definitely wide enough.
I think she's overcooked this one. Let's see.
it's just the line. I think she just went a little
Oh
bit too
yeah,
high.
not too bad. Not too bad, but just a little too high, but not bad. That's better.
Falls in. That might be shot.
Yeah, that's much better. That turned around really nicely. I'm amazed how much that hooked in.
I don't know what kind of bowl she's using, but for everyone out there that's not really familiar with lawn bowls, the two players, all of us can play with whatever kind of bias bowl we want. So beautiful bowl, Janice.
Look at that, Janice.
She's starting to hone.
She's just been solid all week long. I've called a few of her games now because she's made 2 finals. And she's just really been helping her team, and now she's in a team of 1.
Yeah, and so far she's leading and skipping pretty well for herself.
Yeah, so 1 in a measure now.
Oh wow, 16-4 over there in the Kate Carriage Jordan Cost game. Kate's got a foot in the door to the final.
Yeah. There looks like she's.
Oh, Jordan just sat Kate out though. Great bowl. So let's see if she can mount a comeback over there.
So Heather needs to kind of make some hay here. See, this one looks pretty good.
Close.
This looks really good here. It's like a
Pull up
really
and
good
fall in,
bowl.
and it will. Yeah, that's the shot.
Yeah, that's
Well done.
shot. Well done, Heather. Nice comeback there. Good to see. I wonder if she will see her play a little bit more of that hand. She seemed to be trying to play the other hand instead. Now that she's found that line, maybe we'll do something different.
Janice can afford to be up to this because she can
Yeah.
sit the bowl, and then she's got the one behind there for the jack.
I think this would be a nice positive bowl, trying to get to the shot ball or her own. Maybe even a
Close.
flick on the jack.
Boy,
Gonna
is
have
she
something.
close.
Just needs a touch on this.
Field 4. That was a great
Yeah.
effort, Janice.
Yeah, nice ball there. Heather,
Repeat
just
the formula.
Yeah, repeat the. You can even add a couple foot. Just keep it nice and smooth, nice freely swing. No fear.
Jordan over there, holding a good 3, so we might see a couple points tick over on that scoreboard for her. There's 2 balls left. Kate's having a go. She's giving up on it. I don't think she likes it. Extend the line. So Jordan's got a free kick here for a 4. That would give her a little momentum at least.
Take a bite of the elephant over there.
I like that one too.
So one for Heather. She breaks the streak, and she's still right there because the early lead that she had grabbed. But she's down 8-6 to Janice Bell on this women's singles second flight semifinal. 4 ends in a row for Janice, but now Heather got one.
Looks like our roaming reporter, Mr. Aaron Zengel, is going to go check on the men's 4s for us, so we'll let you know here shortly, everyone. I can see one scoreboard. I think it says 6-2. I just don't know who that is. So, well, Raymond Barr was up 3-2. So anyway, we'll find out in a sec.
Let's see. Ann Nunes' game is 7-6 right now,
Yeah, very close. Ann's got one bowl left.
and looking for the pretty much unprecedented triple to win all 3 titles at the U.S. Open. It's super hard to win one of those, much less 2 like she and Janice have done, but to get 3, holy mackerel.
Yeah, just making it to the semifinal, it's already a huge feat.
Yeah.
And to do that in the same year as holding the world champion singles title, she's having a heck of a year. Although it's coming to an end, I'm sure next year will be good for her as well. She's in fine form. She's retired. She has a little more chance to practice, and hopefully, it's been working for she and Bill. Bill winning the singles.
Yeah, and he just recently retired.
Yeah, Ann draws an absolute bomb right there. What a great shot. Ann Nunes, she's going to get at least one.
All right, Heather a little bit through there, but that's okay. She went to a little bit of a longer length, kind of just about 5 feet off 5 feet off from either end, from maximum length. We'll see how Janice can do. I'd like to see these players finish a little bit more on the professional side. They seem to be just not given enough respect.
Well, we saw that in the men's pairs final the other day too. So it's not just these ladies. It's not just them. It's been happening to a lot of people in this ring. And I'm just wondering if you do get burned, if you go a little wide, maybe it just doesn't come back. So that's what they're afraid of. I did play one game on this rink, but it was a while ago, so I don't really recall if that was a problem.
Yeah, I just don't know if I've seen a lot of ones that look like they'd come back, or they should come back, and then just don't. Because that would be the hanging that you were talking about.
I don't know if we've seen that though. I think.
No, I haven't. I think it's just that. I think you want to play it straight.
Ooh, Heather.
There you go, Heather. That's a good adjustment there. This JB really sailed with the first one all the way in the ditch, trying to adjust this long one.
Vincent saying hi, and Gary Barnes checking in. Hi, LD and Scott. Hey, Gary. Thanks again for all your help. We really do appreciate it.
Oh, this looks good, JB. Looks like a good
All
bull
right.
here.
Good second.
Just a little short. Yeah. And thanks for the kind words, Vincent. Miss seeing you out here this year. Hopefully you'll make it out next year.
So we can do some adjustments here on this one. See how we're going with that.
LD with his toy, tinkering away.
Oh, you know, as you've seen before,
Oh, here comes Heather. Come on, all the way down, Heather. Come on, all the way down. Oh, she's found the center line. That's two pretty solid bulls there. Janice is asking how close they are to the jack.
yeah, anyone out there, specifically probably Gary, can let us know how the contrast is and stuff. We need to adjust anything.
See what Janice does here. I'm thinking she's just going to stick to being on the draw and just make a small adjustment, see if she can get around.
Absolutely.
And she's been narrow with both her bowls, so just take the extra grass and float it around that second shot.
She's in the area.
She's
here.
tied again. She's tied again, and she's right next to her other one.
It was a really good effort.
Yeah. Oh, it just fell the wrong way. I just don't know if that's second. It might be. Might be second. Or at least measuring here. We're kind of asking what the count is here. I think there was just one. Thought I just saw a single finger come up from Jackie Tucker. Just marking this match.
Jackie has been a staple of U.S. lawn bowls. Played for Team USA, still selecting, I think, for Team USA for the women's side. So thanks, Jackie, for all you've done for the game, and we all appreciate your time. Look at this.
Is Heather going to get it to stop right here? Oh, jeez. Just sailed a little bit. Just a little by. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what Janice does here. I'm guessing she's just going to try the draw. And she's been tight with all three of her bowls.
Not very tight, though, so...
No, not very tight. Just a micro adjustment is, as and I like to say. There's something to just get around that front bowl and float it around.
This is in the area. This is
She's
very
trying hard.
close if it gets
Just around that. Even the outside half, it helped the cause.
Oh, my goodness.
Just a little too square. That was a good effort.
Really good
Hopefully
bowl
she
tennis.
didn't tap that one any closer, because I think it was one before, and that's the only danger. Again, it's almost like an extension of coming across the center line. You really want her to be around that ball because you don't want to push it in.
I almost would want to see her. I know that she didn't have anything in the back, and if she was only one down, it'd probably be silly to play weight at that, but, you know.
Yeah, she didn't have anything in the bag, so the ladies are kind of balling it. Just don't know if JB she just tapped that ball, but I don't know if she pushed it in for another counter.
Well, as they look at it, they're thinking about it, so let's get this out. Arrow Bowls USA, same line every time. Our main live stream sponsor. Thanks for stepping up, guys. We got some bowls from them to raffle off, and I think we've done all right. And we got an update here from Aaron on the men's fours. I think I was right. Yeah, so Raymond Barr is up now 7-2 after 6 ends against Greg Wilson. So he's gone on a five point run. And Gallipo and Boldero all square after 6 ends, 5 apiece.
Two it
I got
is.
that right now. Aaron just patted me on there. Gallipo. Got it.
So 2 for Heather there. So she nuts this thing right back up at 8. I think Janice, we got from Jackie, it said it was 1. And then Janice, because she came a little narrow, just kind of touched that bowl, and it was enough to probably push it in, it looks like, for 2. So.
And Kate sealed the deal over there. She's into the women's singles final, defeating Jordan Koss 18-7. And just threw another one in there. She might be 1-3.
Yeah, Kate just really was on fire. I mean, I think Jordan was just, there's just nothing you could do. I mean, even if she got one in, Kate was just knifing it out.
Jordan probably isn't stoked with the way she played. She obviously is a very, very good bowler. So for her to only get 7 points, it had to be in a combination of Kate Garridge playing really well and Jordan maybe not being on her A game. But to make the semifinals, great accomplishment, Jordan. Well done. And we wish her the best in the bronze medal game.
Yeah, you're here. All right, Heather now. was fought back. Looked like it was kind of starting to slip away. But then JB kind of foot off the gas a little bit, so to speak, and then
We're all square at 8.
yeah, now we're up 8 up again.
Oh, here's that first bowl coming up short and narrow.
Just
Scott.
you really want to just kind of pound that first bowl. It just sucks people's will if you can get that first bowl within a foot or two. We saw it in the last match just this morning, especially down the stretch. It's just Julia putting on a clinic with that first bowl, and then again with the second, and again with the third, and just kind of running away with it.
Yeah, like my good friend Barry Lester was mentioning in the Aussie Indoor final. When you're playing singles, it's like your first 2 bowls, you're leading. And just like any other game, team game, the lead can be so important by putting that pressure on from the front end. And in singles, you have to look at it that way, where you really want to lead well for yourself, in essence, and really put the pressure on them, and then they start poking and flying by.
Yeah, and that's again, it just the thought really should be have your first 2 like fours, have your first 2 bowls be really good.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a little bit too much of trying to make a conversion or using that 4th bowl to try and save your butt, or the 3rd bowl, and the back bowls to save yourself, as opposed to winning with the first 2.
Exactly.
It's got to be there's a mental shift that we really need in this country that I'm not seeing.
I'll tell you, I'm on board with that, Scott. And I think Bill is, Aaron, I think a few of us realize that fact that
Yeah, it's doing it though, and saying it's one thing, doing
it,
another.
yeah.
Totally understand.
you're right about that.
Here's
Great bowls, Janice,
JB
yeah.
again. But what do you see? What do you look at
under
the
the
green?
line? Yeah, under the line.
See all 4 of them under the line. Just take the grass. It's free, no charge. I mean, if that hand's is hooking like that, then why aren't you playing the other hand?
Yeah, play the other hand or give it more grass. Simple enough, right?
Pick one.
This one will duck under the line as well, just not as much. So very good. Well, no, there it goes. It's hooking.
Yeah.
See, just give it the grass. That's all you gotta do.
See, I mean, all of Heather's bowls are like a healthy yard off the center line.
Going back to that fours thing and the lead, the importance of the lead is, the lead might not get all the glory that the skips do, like you said, with the conversion shots and the big shots at the end, but the leads win games.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Bester, a good friend of mine, he had said to me one time that, oh, there we go. She gave it the grass right on the center line. There you go, Janice.
Yeah, that's a good bowl there.
But he said, leads decide who win the game, skips decide by how many. And you often do see that, where if the lead's on fire, it's pretty rare that the team loses in any discipline.
Well, Heather's down 3 here. She's being put to the test and hasn't gotten particularly close. Looks like a lot more grass this time, which is what she needed. Now, how's her pace?
Looks okay if it runs. No, it's short. It's very short.
Sometimes when you add the grass, you got to add a little bit of pace, especially with that big of a difference. So, Janice, I don't know if she's even going to mess around. Yeah, she flipped over quickly to come to this backhand. She's got her own that she can run into. This should be a good opportunity to get a 4-bagger.
I dare to say nothing can go wrong on the backhand.
She can afford to be
on a nice
up
wide
at 3.
line. She's on a great line.
I think she's played it short.
Janice, that was a free kick right there. That was an extra point that you needed.
Those are the ones you don't want to miss. I mean, there's really no danger in that at all. And she could have been 2 yards through and have been better off than being the 2 yards short.
Make a little note of that one right there, Scott, because I like to do that in singles games, whether it's me playing or someone else's. Is that one going to come back and hurt or not?
Yeah.
So we might be talking about that a little later in this game if things get dicey. But a good 3 there for Janice.
Yeah, agreed. Good 3. I mean, could have been a 4, but it's still a good 3, and she played it. She played it well, but clearly better than Heather. Heather kind of took an end off there, and you just
can't do that in the semifinal.
In the singles game, you find yourself sitting and not playing.
Let's see, looking over at the Ann Nunez and Jan McDonald game, it's 11-7. Let's see who is going last on this one. Ann is, so. No, Ann went first, so I'm guessing Ann's up 11-7, would be my guess. We will update that. After this end ends, I'll pay attention.
Well, hopefully they've got because the scoreboards are blue and red, so and they have blue versus red bowls, so hopefully
Ann's
that's
right.
what they go. Yeah, so
Sure
hopefully that's what they went with the board to help us out as opposed to crossing the streams there.
That would be nice.
It would be a nice change of pace. A little shorter this time.
A little bit.
There you go. Look at that magic. This is a pretty good better opener on the professional side. I wonder if it's just like, it seems to happen more with the longer ones. Are you noticing that too? When it's a little bit of a longer jack, it seems like it's hooking a little
Swinging
more.
across,
That's
yeah.
what's throwing it off.
It's down there on the crispy stuff.
Yeah, it might be what we're seeing, and why the ladies think, well, this is the line. Why is it hooking so much?
Gosh, who's that stud over there in the tank? Oh, that's Max Cavender. Oh,
Sun's out, guns out.
sun's out, guns out. Look at that. What a strapping young fella he is. Max Cavender.
Yeah,
And I've gotten a lot of comments, Scott, that all the shout outs we've been giving to people and stuff. And Brian Stewart, I saw him this morning. He said to say thank you for kind words in the game that we did for him.
well,
He
they
said
played
he-
really well.
he
They
said
played
he
really
doesn't
well. They
hear-
deserve everything.
He said he doesn't hear kind words about himself very often, so
No.
he is a lawyer. So,
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That just goes with the territory.
and I just told him, I said, listen, man, it wasn't opinion. We were
Just fact,
We
man.
were stating facts. You played
fact.
great, and we tell it like it is on our stream here. And everything he said was spot on. And
Yeah, we saw him afterwards in the clubhouse, and he just said, "Boy, that's about as good as I played in a while," and it showed because he was just on fire. He just gave the opponents no chance to breathe. If they had the little bit of a break that Allen who played really well in that one, and if he just missed up the slightest, Brian just no.
Jan McDonald with a bomb on her last one down there. I think she's holding 2 or 3 and claps it. She's a good sport. As Janice drops
Janice,
a bomb too.
there we go.
Bombs going off all around the screen.
Okay.
It's ladies singles final day here at the U.S. Open 2024. Scott,
Yep, our last day of broadcasting, last day of the tournament.
are you
Heather
going
will-
to shed a little tear with me a little later when we're done? Because we're not going to be back for a while. I don't know if you're coming out to the South Central Open or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure right now, but if I get an invite to do the broadcasting, then I might come out just for that.
Well, Scott, here's your invitation.
We'll have to talk about my fee.
Well, we'll give you just as much as this one. We'll multiply it, actually. We'll give you 3 times what we gave you for this one. How's that? 10 times.
Yeah.
You've done such a good job, you deserve 10 times what you got.
Thanks for tripling my fee. So I'll get 3 Cokes. All right, here's JB looking for a third here.
Did you even get a Coke? I don't even know if we got you that.
I don't think, yeah.
We haven't even given him drinks or anything,
Yeah.
guys. So, like I said, find that QR code on the screen for tips.
We need to have a tip jar, virtual tip jar.
To be honest, people would do it too. The lawn bowling community is so awesome. If we had a QR code for tipping, we would get some. But we're not going to do that, guys.
No.
We're not here for the money. We're here for the love of the game.
Yeah, I'm not into that. All right, here comes Heather. Really got to be up and through the head and past these 2 balls. Gosh,
Bummer.
just again, it's just the tactics. It's just you just cannot do that. You are down 2 in the head. The game is sliding. You get back into it, and then you're just throwing.
And look at those
short
2
balls.
behind that she had. If she just
She
reached
had
those
just-
balls, she could sit on one and trickle.
Yeah,
Just
just
get the jack back for 3. That was a mistake there. She definitely wanted to be reaching with
we've
that
seen
one.
it from a couple times now, unfortunately, from Heather. You really want to look at the situation. It's not just a draw game. And I see it a little bit more in the singles because I think more minds, you get more thoughts and positivity about what the thought is. If you're just in your own head, then you're just going to play what you think. But sometimes you need a little guiding force to tell you to do something a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Like make sure you're up, play it through.
Ooh, speaking of strapping young men, look at that. Patrick
Well,
Duffy. Ooh.
Patrick Duffy, the triathlete.
And don't worry, everyone out. I'm friends with all these guys, so I'm just admiring them. I'm not after them. Don't worry, I'm married.
I mean, legit, I look at Patrick Duffy and think he's got chest implants.
Yeah, he hits the bench press, definitely. I haven't seen a bench or a press for a long time.
Yeah, I'd dislocate my shoulder if I did that.
I might too. I've had shoulder surgery, that's my excuse. There you go, perfect.
I
You
get
got
it.
it, yeah.
All right. There's Janice, she's kind of gotten a 3 and a 2 in the last 2, and just Heather with been a little loose and then not quite playing it right. But
If she does a 3 and a 2 again, she's won the game.
yeah, she's only 5 away from taking it. I'd like to see Heather get this first ball. She's got a little opening here. She can play it nice and positive.
Yeah, give it the grass.
Yeah,
She
she's
has not
narrow
given it
again.
the grass, yeah.
She's going to be narrow again. I guarantee it.
She wasn't listening to me. I said it.
But
This
again,
one
even
didn't
in-
cut across too bad. That was weird. That one looked more narrow than that to me.
Yeah, well, again, I think it's breaking a little more. I think that's what I think. This is a little on the shorter side, but it's definitely when it's getting to the tee within a couple meters of the tee, it's breaking a lot more. So, I mean, if I notice it, you got to believe that the players hopefully are noticing it.
Yeah, quite a loose end over on the Ann and Jan game as well. Across the green, there's Julia's kind of peppering.
Good weight there by Janice, but again, it just, she made a correction with her line and she didn't need to. She would have been better off just better serve with just keeping it.
Yeah, I can see the disappointment with Ann over there. They've had quite a rough start to this end.
All right, let's see if Heather's got it this time.
It's a little bit on the pacey side, but in the area.
Yeah, but this is what your first ball should be. That should be your first ball.
Yeah.
That's your first ball should be 5 feet through, if anything. Preferably more like two or three, but at least there and then work back. Even if you say it's easier to add or subtract, at least it's more useful if you're behind first and then take your
Janice is on a great line with this one, just all
this,
in her weight.
This could be really good.
Yes, she's starting to figure out that line, Scott.
Yeah, there it is, right in the middle, but line-wise, she's just a yard through or so.
She's played a very good bowl with her last one.
All right, Heather wanted a little intel on the bowl there on the side. I think she's going to stick with it. She had the line the last time. I like to see her just drop a little weight. She only needs to take a yard off, which is kind of a standard adjustment. And that should get her shot. You just take that grass.
This looks good. This looks
Float
pretty
it
good.
on in there.
This looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
That's going to be the shot
finish.
if it finishes, and it will.
It does. There it is,
Beautiful
Heather.
lawn bowl
you
there.
go.
Yeah, nice shot.
There you go. That's putting it together. That's putting it together. See, this might be a rink where you put somebody on the yo-yo because it looks like it is breaking more on the back, in the last 2 meters. You can put somebody on the yo-yo and put it in there and then take it out, put it in, take it out.
As long as you're good at yo-yoing.
Yeah.
And she's playing some weight with this.
Yeah, she's can afford to. Just nice and positive and just trying to hit the jacker of the ball here. She's got a couple seconds. Just kind of missed the line a little bit.
I'd like to see her maybe think that one through a little more. I think she rushed it a little bit.
Yeah, she could have played it on the forehand and just played a jacker bowl shot, and she's got those 2 catchers. She could have hit the jack. I mean,
Same
maybe
on
down
either
the
hand.
line, she's right on top of it, but any kind of action on that ball would have been really good for her. But she opted for the backhand and playing with weight. I'd like to see Heather get a freebie.
The back ball there was Heather's, so she, with all that weight, I think if I were her, I would have played a little less weight, just for kind of a trail jacker bowl.
Sexy
with either
bender?
hand.
Sexy bender kind of thing? Yeah.
Even less, just like the leaf rake,
Yeah.
just the gentle rake.
So, 1 for Heather. She had a chance again for a freebie. I mean, drawn within 2.5 feet there, and she just repeat what she made before, but she kind of really
Spread it out wide a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of cut it out. But she'll get on the board again. So,
little update over there on the Ann Jan game. Ann is up 13-10 now, so within 5 of another final. Gosh.
I don't even know if that's ever been done, to make 3 finals.
I don't know if it has. I mean, Charlie was close, but he's lost in the quarterfinal here, so we were going to have a chance of seeing it twice, which would have been amazing from the USA's top 2 bowlers. But Ann's still alive, though. She's our great hope.
The great light hope.
There you go. I was waiting for one. I didn't know how we were going to pull that off. But
Found a way.
yeah, you always do, Scott.
It's that education.
Cal Poly go Mustangs.
Mustang?
My new business, we're going to cater to Cal Poly, Scott. So,
Oh, good for you.
yeah, we're one of 10 approved caterers for Cal Poly.
All right. I kind of like this from Heather. She's really was kind of fighting it, so she's opted to pull the mat up a little bit and has gone all the way to the tee now. So try and get you a better angle here. Yeah, that should be good to get you the finish of that. Let's see how this line goes. This looks like a good opener by Heather. It's going to stay up. It's going to stay up. That's okay. That's okay. She's maybe about 4 feet through. Nothing wrong with that. But still, a lot of room to draw. Janice is just 5 points away from winning this thing, so kind of actually is kind of a big end here if she could win this. taking the grass here.
She's listening to you, Scott. She's trying to take
and
that
watch
grass.
this coming all the way back. See, then she's finished on the pro side, and both ladies did pretty well with the line. And just they're only about 4 feet through. And then you start from there, like you were saying, and then you just take the yard off. And now you've got a useful bull in the back. They're both very useful. You can make use of those if you're third or fourth, if you need to do a little pokey action or something.
This one, she's giving this a very good look.
She's eyeballing this. It's just probably float around, see if it's going to stop between the two. Yeah, well done there, Heather. Great bull. There you go, right on that. That's what we were kind of calling that black line behind is like position A for that first bull. Not bad for the second. For JB to do the same thing. See if Tinker can get in there. This looks pretty good too, buddy.
That looks really good. She might draw
Just a
shot with
little
this.
narrow. Just a little narrow, but that weight's good.
That's good. That's the shot. Well done, Janice Bell. That's close for shot.
Yeah, that's the shot. You can't quite tell because they angled the camera, but that's definitely. I mean, we're gonna get the official word from the marker because I can't tell.
Yep, JB with the shot.
Yep.
Ooh. I'm watching all the games here, guys. Sorry, but and Nunes holding a good one. Maybe more, and Jan's going to take a look. This could be a big critical moment in that game. I'll let you know what happens.
Yeah, I think I was trying to listen in to see what kind of intel Heather was wanting. I think she's just trying to look for bull's position. Where's this in relation to the jack? Again, you and I are reminded of like, I don't know, how does it affect her shot? I don't know what she was trying to learn from it. She was going to play backhand no matter what.
I mean, a little trail of the jack. She could actually play this under the line. You
Try
know,
and get to the bowl.
Bowl or jack. Yeah, trail of jack.
Yeah.
Oh, she's close. If this gets down a little
Short.
quicker.
She's not far away.
What a great shot,
Good ball,
Heather. Oh my
Heather.
gosh. That is an
Good
absolute
ball.
bomb.
Good ball. I don't know if that was necessarily what she was trying, but it was definitely there, so give her the credit for the attempt.
Well done, taking
Especially
your time
between the
to-
first two, it looked like that was an option to get three there, so and she's done it.
Yes, Janice.
Janice is
You
like,
can ask to go up, boys. You can ask. I don't know.
she's going to stick with the backhand here.
She was just about to walk up there. We didn't have the camera on her on the map, but she nearly put her full down and realized she had two left, so
Yeah. I think she's just trying to draw a second here.
look at that. This one's pretty darn close. This one's really close.
Even hitting that first one would be good. Hitting the shot ball would
Gosh,
be
is she
really
going to
good.
get the shot out of this, Scott?
Holy mackerel.
What a great long ball that was. Falls
oh.
out, but she gets second shot. Great
Wow.
ball, Janice.
If that falls in.
Yeah, she likes it. She likes it.
She had
Was that the Tinkerbell?
little Tinkerbell
trot?
float, little magic fairy dust there. I think I can fly now.
Yeah, well, great shot. She took her time. You know, she assessed it. She was going to go down, but realized that it wasn't the right time in the end for that. But I really like that she took her time on that one.
Yeah, Janice has more international medals, won on international soil than any other American.
That's awesome. Awesome.
That is an impressive record. And you know who second is?
Who's that?
Linda
You?
Roberts.
Oh, Linda. Well done, Linda.
Linda Roberts.
And that spans across women and men, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. But it happens to be both women.
That's
No,
really
no,
good. They've
no.
done really well in the past 10 years or so.
Yeah.
That silver medal, which was really impressive. I think that was Forge, wasn't it?
Yeah, on the World Bowl, or World Bowls, the second there. Oh, here comes Heather trying to get another one in. I think she would maybe she can afford to be heavy there. I don't mind that at all because it was very little danger and she could have come across and maybe.
Just underneath that front one.
And even the action, if Jackie hits it, there you go. And you can see that she could have hit her own shot ball, which is a toucher, and then hit it and maybe touched the jack and could have pushed it all up away from Janice's ball. If she came all the way around the corner, she could have gone right to Janice's ball. Janice has got an interesting choice here. She could play on
Play the forehand, yeah.
forehand here, but there's a little danger with the back catcher that's away from her.
She's already down one, so that's
But
fine.
yeah, exactly.
I would have a strong little sweeping,
Yeah.
sexy bender through there and try to get your own onto the jack because she does have that back one on the other side over to the right on your screen.
Nope, she's going to go for the backhand.
I'm a little
I wonder if
surprised.
she's going to come across, see if she could come to her own ball and flop in. I mean, if she flopped out, but if she flops in, then she'd have shot. And she doesn't have to make anything happen here. But I'm with you. I think the forehand might have been a little bit of better play. She's going
Playing
to
it
come
safe, which is good strategy
Yeah.
here too.
Yeah, she doesn't need to make anything happen, but
And then if she drops, if she would have done something crazy like I was suggesting, maybe she would have taken her own bowl out and dropped a 3.
Yeah, that's possible.
Then it's 12-13, and now it's only 10-13. So
Yep.
I think in hindsight, I think she made the right decision. I just am fairly confident in my forehand timing shot. Maybe she's not. Her confidence on that shot might not be at the same level. So,
Well, kind of like we talked about the other day, just like what is that you're playing to your strengths, and you should know your game, know thyself, and what it is. I think that's one of the big things that with this game is knowing what it is it's due. Like we said, like Charlie Herbert more the type to kind of drive himself out of trouble more than draw himself out of trouble. But he's so good at it.
if he has a 1-bowl target,
Yeah,
that's enough for him.
I
need like a 6-bowl wide target.
Yeah.
But for drawing, I don't need anything. I talk myself up. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, Heather again, trying to make a little adjustment here and bring it up.
Dave Morrison says the contrast makes it difficult to see the shot, so I guess we haven't done our job there.
Yeah, it's got a little longer this time, but I'm trying to get the camera working here. There we go.
Back up on it too. That should help us out.
There we go. Look at that camera work. All right, I'd like to see Heather keep controlling these hands, get a lot of balls in the head, and she's kind of opened the door again a little bit. And, LV's going to try
Try to fix that for you guys.
and work on everything. Thanks for the feedback, Dave. We'll see. All right, I'd like to see JB get one in here close. Likely, usually whoever it is that gets there first wins it. I think this is the best of efforts here. Missed the line for sure. Short and narrow is not what you want.
Oh, that looks nice. I'm going to try that. How's that look, Dave?
Let us know when you get a chance to see how that looks.
Oh,
Looks a
I
little-
pressed the wrong
I
thing
was
here.
going to say, it looked a little hot all of a sudden.
Sorry.
Just when you had it.
Turn that off. I don't want the great card. All right, let me fix it. That was a bad button.
There you go. That's a good ball there, Heather. That's what you want to start with. Just get another thing 2.5 feet behind. Playing on the professional side. All right. A little better stroke, I think, needed by Janice here.
That's too dark.
This looks good. Looks good.
Is it going to run on or is it going to stop?
Just a little. I think, again, you're just nice into that. And she played it a little narrow again, as you see. But, we're also, again, playing with that backhand. It makes me start to wonder about how whether it is kind of really trailing, give you a little extra hook in those last 3 yards or so. All right, here's a small adjustment here, Heather. Don't really much different. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Another counter. That's probably the shot.
Sticking with that.
Couple feet through. Janice, like to see her take the grass finish on the pro side. She's been narrow with the first 2.
Update over on the women's singles semifinal for the championship flight. It is now 13 to Jan, 14 to Ann. So that one is going to come down to the wire.
Good ball there by Janice. Nice adjustment. Got back to the center line. Made that adjustment. Probably shot. We're going to get the intel here since they've asked for it. Quite here. Heather just wants to split the difference between her last 2 balls. Just, again, a little Goldilocks. Sometimes you get 2 in a line, like the sign of an over adjustment. Just kind of like half the adjustment. That'll be a perfect shot. Should be right behind the jack with that one.
Ginger says she's enjoying the live streaming. Thanks for tuning in, Ginger.
And thanks for all you do for balls too, Ginger.
She's awesome. Oh, this one looks like it's in the area.
Oh, is it gonna make it? I don't think
It's trying to,
it's gonna
Scott.
make
It is. If it
gonna
gets
make
past
it?
that bowl, it just and it falls in for shot. Little backdoor action there. That was a great lawn ball. I wouldn't say that's
Yeah,
lucky
one.
at all. That was a great ball.
Yeah, she had good weight, just maybe a little narrow. Just came in Brooklyn, just the other side of the 1 pin. Janice just wants to make a small adjustment here. Just add a yard.
It's on the narrow
Be
side, but she
sufficient.
probably has the weight she needs to push up the
Wants to
bowl or
that
get the
blue.
jack. She's in
Wants to
the
get
area.
around. Wants
She's
to
got it.
touch around.
Yeah, does she get 2 out of it? Oh, she got one. She nearly got a double. What a shot.
She's actually a little disappointed. She was a little
I would have been
shook.
too. I would have been stoked for that too. But
A little bit of a shucks there, but it was a great shot. Just didn't quite follow through.
she's got a little. No, not too, Janice. You don't get ahead of yourself there. She thought it would. She thought she deserved to, which she did. She's such a great.
Was that
goal.
what she said? I deserve two.
No. She put two up, 2 fingers in the air, and
Just hoping.
yeah,
Please, it's two.
that was a great goal, Janice.
Dave giving the feedback saying it's much better now.
Oh, great. I'm learning.
Yeah, there. So one more for Janice. She's now any end can be the last stand. She's within
She's
four.
within the cleanup stage here.
Within the 4 here.
And let's just throw a quick shout out to the Nixon Group, another one of our sponsors, your Orange Realtors here in the Sun City, Arizona area. If you're looking to buy a house, sell a house, or just want any information about the realty scene here, give them a call or a message. They are really awesome people, real friendly and welcoming. So hit them up if you have any real estate needs here in the area. Thanks, guys, to the Nixon Group.
Janice kind of keeping it back to this kind of short, medium length. She's got the mat up a little bit. It's kind of Jackson on mid-length or so. On the shorter
Schmedium?
side.
Is this the
Schmedium? Schmedium? I would call it schmedium.
Makes life so much better when the pan tilt remotes work. So I really love this.
It does make my life a little easier when I've been here solo. Then if you want to try and pull it up, and I'll zoom it in there. Tag team action.
Tag team back again.
All right, let's go with that. That should be good. All right. JV, a couple yards through, not terrible, but room to draw for Heather.
And Scott, I think we've done such a good job here that they're going to start reaching out to us. And, they might want us to stream all the bowls all around the world. So, the Scott and Lauren Show, if you're interested, hit us up. We are very expensive, though, so... Yeah, I don't even know.
We'll be expecting 10 times our current rate, as you said.
Exactly, yeah.
Look at this, JB. Well done, Tinker. Great bull there.
She's feeling it. You can tell she's tasting a little bit of blood, and she's got a little pep in her step.
You can see her licking her lips like,
Yeah.
Is that blood?
She's all, you like that one? Wait till the next. And Anne's in a little bit of trouble with her. She's down 3 seconds.
All right, I'd like to see Heather, little jacker bull shot, just kind of arriving, take maybe a little bit of yard off, just kind of either hopefully hit one or the other here. She's not far away.
Wow, through the hole.
Hey, again, that's why you don't want to be 2 yards through like she was. You'd rather be a yard through with that if you can help it. But better to be 2 than 2 yards short.
Yeah, she just played the wrong rake. She should have had the leaf rake, and she got out the garden rake.
Yep, there you go.
If you can't tell, I'm very big on the rake right now. Here comes Janice Bell for
again.
Another great one. I told you,
again.
she's feeling really good right now.
Yeah, she does kind of make it a little higher of a profile for because Heather could come in, be a little narrow, hit that bowl that just came in, hit the inside half and flop in for shot. So she's kind of that's the only downside of that bowl Janice threw.
There's still a hole there though, and you're kind of tempting your opponent. It's like, I dare you to try to keep sweeping through here and
do it.
Hope you get it.
Heather's gonna try.
See, there's that. That makes it worse for herself. Oh man,
that's unlucky. That's a really good shot there. She cut a little bit of the weight to get a little bit more of the bend.
She was not paid off for it.
But just flicked it and hit it. And now JB can just drop a third in there and kind of close the door.
The tendency for her in this game so far has been to pull up short with these, but she's not. She's good here.
She's got no fear. She could just play it all the way up to her other bowl.
This is one of the best bowls of the game here.
Yeah, that's real good.
Wow.
Real good there. Well done, JB.
And Heather finds herself in a very tough situation. I think she just needs to play on to that and hope the jack ends up right by her bowls. Or take one out.
Yeah.
Sort of just reaching weight, that 2 yard weight again.
Yeah, I think she's going to have,
the garden rake.
The garden rake plus, with the hook on the end. Either that or you're playing it through, like you said, with a couple yards. So I don't know if you can, you could draw a third shot. It's going to be hard to draw anything besides 2 because it's so tight, those front 2. Really kind of put to the test here. Janice has put her in a bad spot. She could hit the bowl into the jack and kind of spring it. She could get a number here, but it's going to be tough.
I'm excited, Scott. This could be the shot of the match. This could be the shot.
Yeah,
of
it's
the match.
it's an opportunity for her, that's for sure. Because if she doesn't get a point here, or if she misses, then JB will just be dormant.
She's a cool character.
Nice and positive.
She's under the line.
Yeah, she's under it. Not very close.
Feel for her there. That was a tough shot. She played the rake, but
Well, he played the right shot. Yeah, I agree. But she's going to drop a big 3 at a bad time.
yeah, that puts Janice within 1.
Yeah, Janice just needs to win and then this thing will be over. But Heather's still alive, chipping a chair. Chipping a chair here. So
Well, let's watch this game. I don't want to be stepping off right now.
you've seen that before. I still remember that game he marked a long time ago between me and Stevie Smith, a legend. I remember even what you said to me, where I was up on Steve 11-10, and Steve won 10 points in a row, went up to 20-11, then you had to go. And you said, well, all Scotty needs to do is get 10 in a row, and I happened to do it.
Yeah. No, it's the beauty of singles when you're playing the points, like we usually do in singles, is the game's never over. And I've seen it so many times.
Now, a lot of it is just if you have a length that you're playing, and then you can just get to your length. That's why you see, when you have the more players you have, then the more opportunities there is for. It's harder to find something that doesn't work for everybody, that somebody just can't find.
Yeah.
But you got a better chance of it with. They're checking to see if the length legal, but I think this is plenty fine.
That's interesting. Did the marker bring it up, or did Janice? It almost seems like Jackie.
Yeah, that's fine. And I don't think it's a marker's place really to say anything.
No, I don't know. That was kind of strange. That happened the other day, where the other team actually questioned their own jack, and they're asking me about it. I go, it looked good to me the whole time. I don't know why you guys are freaking out about this.
Yeah.
Janice, look at this. She wants to bring this home right now.
That's the match. Just needs one, and that's a pretty good one.
I'm just looking over to the Janice game right now. She's been struggling last few ends.
Yeah, 14-14 over there.
I've seen her go for a little walk right now. She's really trying to gather her wits and get back on the jack, but she hasn't been herself for the last couple ends. I'll tell you that. And I would expect her to right the ship.
Here's Heather, kind of the shorter jack, trying to get all the way up to it. Oh, she's close. She's in the range. Look at this shot.
Beautiful shot.
Well done.
She's not going away without a fight.
Heather.
Yeah. Can we see it from this angle?
You could try.
We might do a little fancy work.
You could try.
Oh yeah, that's.
All right, here's Janice. Just wants to try and do something similar. Bulls in the head. Not going to hurt her cause. I'm pretty sure she's still holding one. Yeah, I think Heather's asking whether she's holding or not. With her bull laying down, she might be. Let's see what Jackie can tell. Looking right over it.
The blue one shot. Janice has one.
Yep, Janice still holding. So that means pressure's still on Heather. One is definitely on the budget. Interesting choice. Looks like she's switching over. I don't know if I'd be doing that.
No, I think
She played
Janice
the first one pretty well, and she's got more
bull
options.
onto the jack.
Yeah, she's got more options on the other hand, but
she's thinking about ending up in a good position too.
Yeah,
Like,
popping here and then having it go.
You don't want to flop Janice's bull over.
No, she don't want. That's
She's
the
got her
danger,
own.
but she got it.
What
Yeah,
a shot.
well done.
Oh.
I think she got paid. I don't know. Looking now.
Beautiful shot. And some updates on the men's fours semifinals from Aaron Zengel brought this over. Wilson's come back into the game. He's down 7-8 now after 10. And Boldero is down 6-8 against Gallipo. So really good games there. We'll probably see how long we're around on this game. But we'll give you an update before we check off, that's for sure.
Yeah. And Jackie said it was a measure now. So all that great bull by Heather didn't really get paid. You would like to be like, oh yeah, you're holding now. Janice looks good. Oh, just gonna float around behind, which is not the end of the world. Another solid bull here. I think you're going to see, I think we're going to see Heather coming again. If she can hit that blue ball and push it all the way through, that would be really good for her.
She changed the angle on it with that last bull, so now she could hit it without it flopping onto the jack.
It's kind of positive here.
She's had a plan the whole time, and she is executing the plan. Is it going to go wrong? She's got it. What a shot.
Good bull there.
Wow.
Ruthless.
She's not going away.
Yeah. Gonna send JV to go take a look.
Just when Janice thought she had this thing nearly won, which she does still, but just when she had a finger hold on with that first bowl,
It
she
was
must have been
interesting.
happy.
Heather treated it, rather than playing on the forehand, she just treated it like a 2-ball problem, kind of like nudged it in position and moved it out. So, yeah, and you can't argue with the results. It worked for her. She is damn,
Two
she
A-plus
really doesn't.
bowls in a row.
Yeah, and she really doesn't care if she's down 3 in the back, really. And she could care less. She's got last bowl for 1, and then 4 doesn't hurt her any more than 1 does.
How bad does Janice want this? Is she going to trail this jack back and really put Heather in the
Well,
back
it looks like she
position?
flipped it a little, didn't she?
It's a weird delivery.
Yeah, and she's grimacing a little bit. She's biting the lip. Yeah, she hung on to that a little long. That was not the A plus JV delivery there.
A little bit of nerves coming through there, maybe, I think.
It's just like maybe a second guess. That's what it looked like to me. Like she just at the last minute had some stray thought get in.
Yeah, maybe she thought she was going to be heavy, so she tried to pull it back.
Yep.
Instead,
Yeah.
she held onto the bowl.
Yeah, and it just kind of flipped on her and went short and narrow.
Well, Jan takes the lead in the women's semifinal over there, 15-14 over Ann, so she's within 3. Ann's within 4.
Yeah, we'll probably switch our cameras over and cover that. Hopefully we can, at least with the side cameras, give you a little view and watch the rest of that one if this one ends early. But
It's not looking that way.
yeah, it's not gonna. This one's not gonna end here.
If she can get another one, draw another one here and get 4, then things become interesting.
She needs to be around this front one now that Janice has accidentally kind of put in. Just a little bit through. So, but it will be a big 3 for Heather. She need every single one of it.
Absolutely.
So it's 17-13 now. Going to 18, and now Janice will get last bowl now the rest of the way and get a chance to make that conversion to win the match.
Well done, Ann.
Ann draws a front toucher as you can hear the crowd going in the background. She's back. And Nunez, we knew it would happen. Her good friend Erin Zangel is showing her some support. We're very tight as well. We're on the same house, so I would love to see Ann pull the triple here this week. I would go nuts for it, as I did when she won the World Champion of Champions. I was at home with my wife, Scott, and we were both going crazy.
Yeah, I think my wife and I were watching. I think we woke the neighbors.
And I had Bill Brault on the phone, Ann's husband, and he's panicking. He's like, "Oh gosh, oh no!" When the other girl, who was it? It was Lucy Bear, right?
Yeah, Lucy.
When she put a jack high ball in the last stand, I told Billy, I said, "No, Bill, that's good. I'm like, Ann's playing good enough. She's gonna rest that ball out." And sure enough, she did to win the title. I was slamming the table and yelling and screaming and looking at Ann.
Anzo!
Stunner. Gosh, Ann is just such a good athlete. Lawn bowls doesn't require the most athleticism, but she is just a competitor, athlete.
Yeah, a lot of the things that you see that kind of fit for sports. So, all right, well, Heather's got to make some hay now, and she's gone for changing the length a little bit. She's moved the mat up just a tad, and she's going all the way to the tee. So.
She put the first one in the ditch, but you'd rather be through than short, so don't falter too much on that one, but she will be disappointed. Let's see if Janice can continue to mount the pressure on her, and she's coming up a bit short, I think. I'm not sure how much it's going to run, but
not too bad. I mean, it's only 2 feet, especially with the jack on the tee. It's not terrible.
and it's on the center line, which helps too.
Which is good. That's got to feel good for your confidence.
Jan with a big bowl over in the semifinal over there that she's given up on it now.
That ain't it.
Kind of hands on hips.
As I hear in the background, Aaron say, "That ain't it." That's one of our lines we love. So, and if she can draw a third here.
Here's Heather. Yeah, we
Heather.
kind of got too full. Heather with
Great
trying to stay
bowl.
alive with a great bowl, but as we're watching that other semifinal, Ann's holding 2. She's on 14, holding 2, and looking. She's got a freebie that she could draw. She's just drawn 2 stunners, so we'll see. All right, here's Janice. Just needs to add a yard to that. Keep on that same line and put this one to bed.
A very good delivery there. Here we go, Janice. This is a
Comes
great bowl.
Janice. Look
She
at this.
wants to win this right
It's
now.
gonna flop in. Yeah,
Anzo
that's the
puts in
shot.
another. Look at this. What a great shot, Ann. Is it in the count? I think it is.
It fell the right way.
That's 3. She's going to move to 17-15. Oh my gosh. We got some games going on here, Scott. This is exciting. As I said before, I get nervous when I watch these kind of games. I don't get nervous when I play in them.
Good ball, Zan.
All right. Here's Heather really needs to get in here. She can get to the jacker ball. She's going to stick. She just needs the grass. Her weight was very good in the last one. She just needs a little more grass.
And Nina's within 1. Somewhere in the singles final.
And her third final out of 3. Oh, Heather. Oh, not what you want to do here,
No, in a
Heather.
down game. What's that? Come on. She'll do better with the next guy. She'll do better, but
She really didn't need to adjust the weight at all. What Janice is going to do, float it around. Yeah, she's going to stick with this backhand that she just played and probably do something
tell
very
herself
similar.
that one's not close enough. She wants to get one a little closer even
Yep.
without creating too much of a target, but Heather's last ball kind of blocks that.
No, I think she's all the way. She should be all the way around without too much difficulty.
Good ball, Julia.
I mean, for the
She's-
runner, though, for Heather.
Yeah.
If Jan were to put it. Oh, that's not horrible.
Ooh, come. That's
Sort of
interesting.
Stuff that ham up a little bit, a little mud in the road.
Yeah. All right. Well, Heather's got.
Last chance here.
Yeah, last chance. You're in or you're out. You've got to draw one within because now I don't think the run is on after that. Well, she's looking at it. She's back to the backhand. So she can either draw to that bowl or just take it right out. I think it's more on the draws. But she hasn't been playing too many runners. She did one and it wasn't very close. All right, it's away. Let's see what she's got.
She doesn't give us any indication, too. She's such a cool cat that you never know by looking at her. Usually,
All right, she's
look
giving
at
it
this.
a look. Giving it a
Look at
look.
this. Is it
The
gonna
pace
run?
looks pretty good.
It's gonna
She
run.
might do
It
it.
will.
Look at this.
What a great
What
shot.
a shot.
That is a great shot.
Beautiful bowl there.
See, she saves the game with that shot. Oof. But Janice has a bowl left, guys. Don't.
And for the rest of this
Ooh,
match,
and
Janice.
Nunez draws a great one over there, too. This is
Last, Janice will be having last bowl the rest of this match, regardless of how long it lasts. Because the only way she could lose, whoever scores will take the mat. So that means Janice will be bowling first. That means Janice will always be second. So she'll always have a chance to end it. It'd be interesting if she wants to get a little spicy and kind of go.
Just
she's
get the
got
bowl
really-
clean.
Yeah, try and take the bowl and try to knife it out of there.
She doesn't
Just
wanna
leave
drop
the
it.
jack.
She doesn't want to drop a 2 here, though.
The only way that would happen is if she came on the forehand. I don't see how she could lose her own bowl.
Well, she could get the shot bowl to her own. She could get the edge of that
Yeah.
shot bowl and just plants on hers.
That's possible, and that would be pretty unlucky. But then she'd still be one down.
She is playing the forehand. Looks like more of a draw wave.
Well, it's a little bit of an overdraw, I think. Hopefully she's all the way down. No, she's short. She's short and narrow, so that's not going to do anything. It's going to need a miracle triple shot and add 2 yards. So it's going to be one more for Heather. She stays alive, chipping the chair.
Anne's holding game over there. I see that Jan had to go with her second one. There's some jack high bowls. This one looks like she's going to try the draw.
Yeah. So here it's Janice 17, Heather 14. I'm kind of keeping one eye on the other championship match semifinal.
And Anne has one bowl to sweat. That's it. Jan has one left. Anne should put one around the back, I would assume. I don't know what.
Let's try and see if we can get double coverage here. We'll have Heather throwing the jack on the right, and then you can see the head and the middle-ish on the left. You'll see this red ball coming in. Those are all Anne's.
Oh, Anne, what a great
look at
shot.
that. What
Oh, she gets the
what
back
an
bowl
abs-
and she tucks the jack.
2 for 1.
That's some talent there. Jeez, I couldn't do that.
She was listening to our meeting last night. What are you doing?
Yeah, she, as Aaron said, she was raking the head and she's holding the shot.
Holding game.
Holding game. What a brilliant result that was. She clips it over just to tuck it right in front of her 2 bowls, and she gets the tee also. That's why she's the world champion right there. Jeez.
I don't know if that was.
You
planned.
couldn't have done. You could not have even. You couldn't have done that.
Oh, look at
Yes.
Heather here. Heather with an absolute stunner. Great opener there.
Not going away.
All right, Janice is first now. Janice wants to play a little jacker bowl, be nice and positive with it. She can afford to be up and through. She is not far away either. Look at this thing come in. Look at this shot.
Very
Balls.
good.
Just,
Very good.
Just didn't turn. All right. Well, Heather's getting ready for her second. We're kind of half on
This
eye.
last
on
bowl
it.
here.
Yeah, half an eye to see.
She's having a
what-
go.
you
She's
can just see
interested. She's
it's kinda
interested.
behind Rose.
She is interested. She hasn't given up on it. She hits it. And
but
she has
she's-
lost the game. Well
yeah.
done. And Nuna is on to the women's singles final
Yeah,
to
she
see if
just-
she can get the clean sweep of this year's U.S. Open.
Well, Jan Robinson had a great shot, but just Jack didn't just go her way. But the other bowls kind of pumped in some other
Oh.
ones. So
Actually, is that for sure hands? Hands looking. I don't know. Actually, I could be wrong. I might have spoken
what a
too
bowl
soon.
by Heather! Great shot there, kind of drifting on through the pile. Take the Jack.
And likes hers.
I don't know if she gave it away though. Was the only thing. I don't think she might have. Let's see if we can get a little better angle on the head here.
Yeah, they're gonna measure.
Okay, so we have a measure going on over there in that semifinal. Apologies. I thought it was hands from my angle.
She got the Jack to go out of bounds, so that's what kind of changed that over there. Here's
Oh,
JB.
man.
Look
She
at this
didn't get
shot
the
by
tee.
Janice. Look
What
at
a
this
shot,
ball.
Janice. Great shot.
Look at that ball.
So
She's-
hold
should be
on, folks. Hold on. That game is not over. I thought Ann got the tee, but my angle was horrible. So Jan with a miracle, beautiful shot, drive to kill the end, and now it's.
Can't get a good angle on the head there from that other camera, so I think Janice is holding.
Janice is holding it. It's really hard to tell from where we're sitting and with the camera.
All right.
We're trying our best here. See if we can zoom in.
See if Heather could get one. And this is another good bolt here too. Just a little heavy.
Okay, we got 16,
So she's-
17 over there. Ann thought she had the game won.
So here you could just kind of make it out in the shadow there that there's a couple balls in the back that we can't quite get the camera to work. Janice is third. Again, she'll have last ball. Does want any Jack movement here. She just wants to probably kind of float around and get back to those two behind, which I think she has done pretty well. And you can see it just float around. She got best back out of it. And I think she's holding. Heather will be put to the test again. She's been up for the last few wins.
Wow, I sure feel silly after celebrating for Ann there, and I thought she had the tee covered, but she didn't. So
I think she did. And then that bowl got... no, she didn't because it went off to the side. Her last bowl that was the toucher was off the side. Again, that's what we can't see from our
Right.
angle. Well, Heather's having a look-see. And this look-see brought to you by Asset Preservation Wealth and Tax.
thanks, guys. Another
Thank
one
you
of our
for-
beautiful sponsors from
Thank you for sponsoring Asset Preservation.
Berry Bowling Systems, artificial surfaces for lawn bowls and tennis, and they do a few other sports. So thanks, Berry Bowling Systems. If you need artificial surface at your recreation club, contact them.
All right.
Well, I'm going to give a play-by-play over here for that semifinal. 16-17.
Well, we got last bowl here from Heather.
Potentially. not last.
Eventually, yeah. We'll see. We got both of this action going on, but
Did you
Heather-
confirm that she's down? Is
I'm
Janice
pretty
definitely
sure
holding?
Pretty sure she's down. We'll know pretty quickly if she misses it or makes. She's going to switch over to the back end. I think she's going to try to come to these two blue
She
balls.
likes it. She's actually giving an indication on this one. She's interested.
Just needs to, you can see, hit her own bowl up or get to those two blue
She's
balls.
very interested with good reason, too.
Great
What
shot,
a
by
shot.
Heather.
What a shot, Heather.
Knocking it right in for shot.
Ann has drawn a very good shot over on the other rink, about 1.5 feet in front. She's trying her best to finish this out and get into the final. She probably heard me over here yelling and screaming when I thought she had won it. Be quiet, Lauren. The game's not over. Quit jinxing me. So sorry, Ann. I was not on purpose. I genuinely thought she had it too.
All right.
She's only got one bullet to dodge now, and over there she's holding shot.
And here Janice is trying to win the match with this, trying to probably do a jack or bowl shot, I think, on the forehand. She's got a little bit of danger behind.
She's playing controlled weight. This looks pretty close,
If she
Scott.
can get that bowl, should be good, or stick with the jack.
This looks very
She's gonna
close.
make it.
It
Just
might
turn
cross.
it.
Yeah.
Turning away. Wow, this one keeps going. It's going to be one more for Heather.
Way There we go. Now it's 15-17. And all of a sudden, we got a game. And Anne's holding game. She does have last bowl over there, but Jan has one bullet left to save game again.
He's a family man now.
See if we can.
Try and turn it over there and give you a little bonus coverage
There you
while
go,
they
you can
cross
see
it
the head
over in
over
our
there.
game. So, yeah, that'd be a.
The one to the right, not the one directly middle, but the one to the right. Is,
Yeah, so we're kind of similar to what we had before. So here on rink 2, you can just make out the rink markers, but they're over on rink 5.
she's
Jan's got her-
getting on the mat.
Jan's got her last bowl, and she's down 1 for sure in the head. So she needs to do something and put one in, or they will be shaking hands, and that will be official.
After that last end, that shot she made, I wouldn't
It's a
count her out
great
at all.
drive. Yeah, it was just a great drive. It got paid.
She likes this one too, Scott. She hasn't given up.
interested.
She's willing it in.
She's looking.
She's willing it in still. Her arms out. She's got. Come on. Oh, she gets wrecked.
Unlucky.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Anne shrugs her shoulders. She's walking up to shake hands, and it's official. I did not jinx
Good job,
it.
Ann.
Well done to Ann Nunez. On to another final, Scott. Wow.
Unreal. Guaranteed at least another silver medal.
Yeah, so we're very proud of you, our superstar, Ann Nunez.
That is unreal. 2 golds and at the very least a silver and a shot at the triple. But she's got to get through Kate Carriage in order to do it, who's been just on fire.
Sure has, yeah.
Qualified as the number 1 seed. Only lost 1 match by I think 1 or 2 points, and that was it in the qualifying. Well, she's got the opportunity to keep Anne from getting the triple. All
All
right.
right, so we're left here with this game.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Which
can
one?
give an update before we forget, Scott. I'm going to do an update here for
Okay.
the men's fours. After 10 innings, 10-8 to Greg Wilson over Raymond Barr.
Wow,
So he was down
7-2.
2-7. Yeah, so he scored 8-1 on a little run there, and I heard some yelling, so he must be playing well. Boldero.
Good
is up.
opener by Janice. I mean, you see Heather just a way overcooked one. That's a healthy 5 yards through with her first, going with a shorter length, and then
Little
Janice
bounce
just
there.
dropping a bomb, just less than 1.5 feet and just behind, just a jack behind here.
And Boldero is up 12-7 over Gallipo after 10 ends. So, yeah, could have a. It's funny, we have UK versus Canada in both of them. It's Boldero's England and Raymond Barr's Ireland. So we could have an all UK final or an all Canadian final or a mixture.
I think Janice wants to get close, but not too close.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going too close to this at all.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
she's
great
got-
bowl.
Yeah, 5 feet through and second shot. That's not bad at all.
You don't want to give her anything else to aim at. You want to make her draw this. Because drawing within a foot has not been easy thus far this game. Although at the end here they've been dropping some bombs, but I think Janice is smart not to leave anything to rest on.
Right. Heather, one of her last 2 bowls here. You're really looking to try and climb shot.
I'll tell you what.
She's down far away.
I will tell you what. Oh,
Oh,
my
what a shot.
she is.
Heather up
what a
to the
trooper,
task
man.
again.
Yeah, she is
Down
not.
17-10, has fought all the way back to make it 7-15, and is holding again.
And Janice is like, what do I have to do? Because
What
she
do I
hasn't
gotta do?
played bad.
Put her away.
She hasn't been. It's not for lack of effort on her part. She's made some great shots. And
All right,
she likes
Janice
this
wants
one.
to be up. She needs to be up and play it. You're down 1, play it
She's
up.
not up,
Jack
Scott.
or bowl. Yeah, she just keeps letting her off the hook a little bit. She could love to have 2 shots at that. So.
Now, the question is, she could trail this Jack about. Well, I don't think she can make a 3 out of this, but she could get a 2.
Yeah, I think she's better off just serve, just given the circumstances. Just trying to draw another, do the same thing. Get a couple.
She's interested.
Knotted
in
at
it. It does
17.
look- It's
A little tight.
a
A little
on the
tight, a
line,
little
but
short.
The weight's right. It might. No, I don't think so.
Don't think so. All right, JB can win this match right here. Just Jack or bowl gets a shot here and it's over. It's definitely
That
there
was a
to
good
be had.
delivery. She didn't hurry it, but she did it at a good pace, at her pace.
There it comes.
It's a little quick, but if she can get her own, if she can just get a piece of that or the Jack.
Jack.
Oh, Janice.
Just floats by.
Gosh, lawn bowls is a cruel sport sometimes.
I'll double check. Heather's got at least 1 here. Janice just staying stuck on 17.
I think it's just
sure that it's one. See, we'll try and get a little intel. Jackie's trying to look at it to see if it's one or two. I'm gonna do a little finger measure. One it is. So one more for Heather. Boy, we're getting down to the final throws here. I mean, now when you get, either lady can win in the next hand. Heather just needs a 2, Janice just needs a 1. But Janice will have the last shot. She just needs to take advantage. She's had opportunities to put, both ladies, frankly, have had opportunities to put each other back.
We were just talking about this. So, Scott, remember when I told you to make that little asterisk on the paper?
Yep, on the 11th end when she had the freebie, it'd be over now. She would have made that shot.
She would have been having lunch already.
Yep, she'd be finished with lunch.
Yeah, so obviously butterfly effect, like other things might have happened, but man, it's so crazy how often that happens. You don't take free low-lying fruit, and it can really come back to hurt you. That's not it. There it is. Did she hit?
Janice will get her length because Heather put her in the ditch and healthily through the ditch and didn't just trickle in. That hit against the bank. That was traveling.
See on the left hand of your screen there, Veronica Sum, immediate past president of Bulls USA, marking a game.
Still the president.
Still the president.
The president till the end of the year. I still got the IPP title for now.
Okay, so there she is, our Bulls USA president, marking a game. See, that's what I love about Bulls USA is Veronica's out here volunteering this week. She's not even playing.
She's being the chair. She's in the chair with Pam Edwards.
We appreciate all
the
she
Bulls
does.
USA secretary and the president-elect for Bulls USA. So those two ladies have been chairing this event.
And I was on the, you were as well, on the phone calls and meetings leading on, and they were very well organized. And obviously, each year trying to get better and better, but I think they did a really good job this year with getting sponsors, thanks to Bob Seltzer, who was in charge of that. Getting sponsors and those big checks. And
oh, Heather, look at this. Just what you needed, just what the doctor ordered. I've been waiting for one of these ladies to just grab this thing by the throat with the first bowl, and Heather did it.
gosh, wow.
And hopefully that frees up the swing for Janice. She can make a nice little positive jack or bull shot here on the forehand.
I'd back her on this one. I really would. I think
She's kind of missed the road here.
it's actually a good rangefinder though, Scott.
Yeah, I prefer her missing a yard through than a yard short, though.
I think she would too.
I mean, if you're talking about rangefinders.
But it's something you can adjust off of. She didn't totally spray it. It was a good delivery. Now Heather will just want to get one
Heather
behind
wanted to
or
try to
tuck
tuck it away, see if she can hit the jack and kind of tuck it away. She had a great first roll there.
She's done it. Almost.
Not,
Almost.
Just around. Another
very
one,
good
second one, not super close. And then a catching position, too. Janice could play jack or bull, get the jack, and then maybe to freeze it against Heather. So
That was a pretty good delivery. She's looking interested in it. If her weight's
I
right,
like
she's
the
in the
pace.
area.
I think the pace is good. Might be a little bit zesty.
She needs a result, though, and she hasn't been getting them. Oh,
Right
Janice.
through.
Got a feel for her, Scott.
Right through.
It's a great bowl, and she's been so close with a lot of
Sometimes
these.
it's just that way, where you just can't put somebody away, and that's one of the things when you're playing to points. You don't need to outlast somebody. You can get one to death by 1,000 paper cuts.
At this point, when does Heather start thinking about maybe the back? Because Janice has that last bowl, she can always just run at it.
Yeah, I think she's better served with just kind of trying to see if she can freeze that jack or get up against it. Maybe not something behind. I like this. This is good. Kind of serves both purposes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Janice, if she could miss this, I might play a little more weight if I were her. If I miss, I end up behind those other ones to give yourself more options on your last bowl.
Yeah, she's up to this one. She really wants to do something similar.
Is she down to the jack? Is she down to the jack? Is it going to get down?
She's close.
Is it going to get down?
It's going to sit. Oh, just sails again on her between those two bowls.
See, that didn't really do much for her cause.
I'm wondering if it's 2 for Heather at the
It
moment.
very well could be. I think it is.
Last bowl for each of these ladies.
See, I don't know. See, I might have gone a little more aggressive. with
Heather
that one.
down 17-10 is now on 4 ends in a row to cut it to 17-16 and is at least holding on.
I like this. Janice is going to have a look, which is very smart here. Just sort of see what the options are. All you need is one, so you're down game potentially.
Heather a little short, just kind of a little blank, but she didn't really need to do anything, I don't think.
I would have checked one around the back just in case, because you just never know.
Well, sometimes I think people get a little. I mean, also you see everything's narrow, but I mean they're all playing that way. But I think what some people think is they worry about putting them in the back because then they do a little flick and come narrow, and then they're coming firing through the head.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen more than a few times.
Look at all that room to get back.
Yeah, I agree.
So I would be tempted to play weight here if I were Janice. You get one of them, you're good. You can drop a one, you can't drop a two. So
Yeah. See what she does. If it comes with weight, or if she's just gonna try. I mean, it's not like she played those last two badly.
she barely missed.
She made it through the little gap and then just around the jack. Those are her last two bowls. So.
Gets it away pretty good.
Yeah, she got away nice.
She looks like she has a little grimace though. I don't know if she sent it.
She's
That's
trying
the
to lean
danger.
into it. And it's just, I think she's on the draw. Is it going to make it all the way? She is not far away. She's
Just
trying.
needs to run.
Look at this.
It needs to run.
Oh. She
Scott,
might have
did she
done
do it?
I think she did it. They're going to have a look. But I
Either
think
way,
she
it's a
might have
great
done it.
ball.
I think she might have done it. She finished just a little short with her eyeballing it with hers falling down.
Oh, here comes the measure. But we're not going to get a sponsor in this one. We're going to watch this measure. Well, either way, it was a great shot by Janice, whether she saved herself from losing the game, first of all.
Yeah.
And did she
It's
win the
definitely
game?
not going to be two, where it's either over now for Janice or we're going to a next, going to the last end all square.
In big game
All right.
situations like this, I know it's only the second flight, but in a big game situation, I would almost call for an umpire here just because it might be a little shaky. You hit the jack or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to. I hear you. You don't want to do
That's
that.
it.
They're
Game over.
shaking. They're bumping elbows.
What a game, ladies. What a great game. We appreciate it. Front row seats over here, and Janice wins it with her final delivery.
Yeah. Wow.
Way to
just-
keep her cool there. Really, like I'm saying, maybe play weight because might be easier than the draw, but.
But
gosh,
you got
she
to
proved
again.
me
It's
wrong. You
what's
go
your
to your
what's your
strengths.
know your strength of what it is. And Janice out there for taking a little pace off and doing the draw, and she
Well,
got
one more
it
round
out
of
of the
applause
end.
as she walks by here. Well done, Janice.
Way to go, Janice. Way to go, Heather. Good bowling,
Good job,
Heather.
Heather.
Heather
Yeah.
just really put to the test. 17-10, and just getting 4 ends in a row to really put the pressure on Janice and forcing Janice to make a draw with her last shot. So.
Yeah, they can both really hold their heads high after that game. I know there were some loose ends, but towards the end, it was like back and forth, blow after blow, and we really got a good show out of that. So I'm really proud of both of them. And Janice will move on to the second flight final, where she will play Jordan Koss. No, sorry, that's third, fourth game. She will play the winner of this other game, correct? Between Julia and Rose?
No, they're the third flight that's going on right now. The last game that's on there. We'll have to look to see who it is that was in the second flight. I think it's. Yeah, I have to look. My memory's failing me. I've got too excited on that one,
Well, now we'll have.
and I haven't been supplemented by onion rings over the last 30 minutes.
Well, we got a break here for lunch. We're gonna have an hour break at the minimum, because I think it's an hour from when the men's fours games end. So we'll have a healthy
Yeah,
break here.
it's
I might have a iced tea or two just to make the final a little more fun for everyone. And
That sounds like a code word.
yeah, well, or sherbet. I think some of them call them sherbets in Australia. I think we call them Coors Lights here in America. So yeah, I might have a couple. It's a beautiful day out.
So it's
I'm on to my main job of commentating here, which I absolutely love. And yeah, I'm excited, Scott. This is gonna be a really good final.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, they dueled against each other, both playing great bowls in the women's fours, skipping against both their teams. They both had some absolute stunners and bombs in that game. Got a lot of help from their teammates, too. I think Ann just got a little bit more help than Kate did, put her in a little bit of better position. But they had some duels where just playing two bowls and just kind of trading. So with them having 4 bowls, whew.
Yeah. Well, just from what I was watching in this previous game, I think Kate was a little more informed than Ann. Obviously I'm a very good friend of Ann, so it pains me to say that. But we You know,
Yeah.
Ann can turn around at any second, and she at the end of the game she really came on when she needed to win it. So
Yeah.
she will step up for the final. We all know that. And if Kate can just continue that form that she had in that previous game, she'd feel pretty good about her chances.
Yeah, it will be a barn burner. You will not want to mention it. So as we're talking now, it's 12:50 local time, and I believe they usually try to start it up around 2. So that'll be in a little over an hour.
They need to give the men's fours chance to get over here from Lakeview. So
Yeah.
it said an hour from when that one ends. So it might be more than an hour. So look for us around 2. We'll probably get the stream started and maybe do some interviews.
And it should be back to us, just the two of us in the booth, huh, buddy?
Yeah, I sure hope so. We don't need any of these amateurs in here.
Just as paid professionals, right?
Yeah, I think we deserve it. I think we earned our right to be here streaming and commentating the final. And like I said, we'll get some interviews. It's going to be our last game that we'll be doing. So we'll see if we can get a little color interviews, a little fun stuff or something before the game, just to start our stream early and give people a chance to tune in. And we'll see if we can get some characters in here for some entertainment value for you guys and see what everyone thought about this week and how things went and the winners, the losers. There is no losers here. Lawn Bowls is the winner, right, Scott? That's always how I like to say it, especially
Yeah,
when
I mean, it just I usually even if I lose, to me, I mean, when I always see somebody and maybe like I see my wife or whoever after a day, I said, "Did you have fun?"
Yeah.
I usually don't even ask if you won or not. I said, "Did you have fun?"
And that's the key. Like last night, we had a really rough day yesterday in the fours, and things just didn't quite go our way. And gosh, we had so much fun last night, just laughing about it. There's a lot of factors that go into this game, and sometimes when you play good, it's just not enough. And we were just, we honestly, like Michael Siddall said, he goes, I've never seen such a group so happy after such a bad day.
Are you still on the air?
And yeah, so you got to just focus on it, that you're out here to have fun. And although there is big titles and a bit of money up for grabs, you still at the end of the day have to focus on the fun factor, which is what I've been trying to do lately after couple years of high level, kind of intense stuff.
I
kind of told myself that I needed to focus on fun for a little while and not so much on results. And I wouldn't say that's what happened with my results this week. There's been a lot of factors, but yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun enjoying the game, which is most important. And everyone goes through. You can't win them all, Scott. That's how they.
No. But I mean, nobody can take away from your accomplishments last year being the U.S. Open men's singles champion in both of the tournament. And that's that's something that follows you around.
Yeah, I
That'll
appreciate
follow you
that.
around in a good way.
The stuff really for me, the highlight was all the stuff Aaron and I did in Australia. The UBC
Yeah, you guys.
stuff was. I told him when we made the semifinal there that it was by far my biggest achievement in bowls, and I think it ranks up there with any of the other ones in the U.S. stuff. Just for the quality of players there and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you got to work hard to do that. I mean, and then the first year you guys out there was a great learning experience for you. You
Yeah.
kind of
Bottom of the
built on
ladder.
that. Yeah, you guys, kind of, effectively dead last, and then the next year you come back and do what you guys did. It's, it's just, unconscious.
Yeah, and a big shout out to all those guys out there. They're so open to teaching. They weren't down on us when we lost. We won games, and they were like, "Hey, man, you just beat Alex Marshall, or you just beat Alan Forsyth," and that's an accomplishment in itself. So we were just going there to win a game or a couple games, and then the next year I played with Sean Baker and Des Cannon. They taught me a lot, and we had a mediocre kind of run, and then this last year we had a really good run. So. And then following that up with the World Bowls, 2 quarterfinals, and losing to the winners, Australia both times. That was another.
Being a men's selector with George Ralston, and to watch you guys, win the section.
Yeah.
In the trips.
That was amazing.
And then in the fours get enough, also getting into the final, and then both times through some kind of brutal luck getting Australia in both of them, and then giving them a game.
Yeah, and the triples they got away from us, but in the fours, losing by 4, we tried our best, and that's an accomplishment. But we still went home empty-handed, which was painful. And so that's kind of one of the things. Aaron and I both are just trying to enjoy ourselves out here and not worry about too many results at the moment. Just trying to refocus on enjoying the game because some real big heartbreaks there. So
Yeah.
it feels good to just relax and kind of this live stream stuff's been great for me. It kind of takes my mind off of worrying too much about results because they don't always go your way.
Well,
Anyway,
should we break for lunch?
yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. On behalf of Lauren Dion, I'm Scott Roberts, your commentators. We'll be back in an hour, and you will not want to miss that 2024 U.S. Open gold medal women's singles match.
Kate Carriage versus Ann Nunez for all the marbles. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back in about an hour, so stay tuned.